Hell yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's bring in the boys, the birthday boys, ladies and gentlemen, Spencer and Danny. What's up, my dudes?
What is up?
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Present to you, Spooky Spence.
Hey, Nekotiki Sawa. What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up, Viber?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Holy fucking shit,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, booty sweat. Wow. Thank you,
what
man.
a fucking Chad, dude.
Thank you for the 5,000 bits.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Whale is in town.
The whale is in town, baby.
Or the high roll. Was that the high roller one or the whale?
No,
I
think he just got whale now because he had high roller last time and it was only 5,000 away. So now
Damn.
I hate y'all. I'm coming for y'all in darts. Oh shit. Also, Dash, thank you for the 7 months, and Booty Sweat, thank you for the 7 months. We do have a sub goal up here still. We're trying to get to 50 sub points. I think doesn't look like it updated, but trying to get to 50. We can unlock some new emote slots. Also, motherfuckers, let me pop this open real quick.
Pop it, daddy.
I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop, lock, and drop it. If this will open. New sound alert.
Fuck you, Danny.
Fuck you, Danny. We got a new sound alert there. If you hate Danny or anything he says, feel free to play that.
Oh, God.
Let him know how much you fucking hate him.
I know a couple people that are gonna spam that in chat so much.
You know what? For the top dog himself, we got to do a shotgun right now.
Let's do it, baby.
You know what? Should we, in addition to our first shotgun, because Booty Sweat is the top dog, do we need to do 2 shotguns?
I feel like we do.
Yep. Spencer's going to try and chug 2 beers in 30 minutes. That's with the new rule right now. Spencer doesn't chug, so he has to drink. Every time we do a shotgun, he has to finish a beer in 15 minutes. So we're giving him 30 minutes for 2 beers. All right?
This podcast is brought to you by The Kraken.
Yeah, that's right. Don't forget. This sexy device right here, come on, focus, is the Kraken, the best shotgun tool I've ever encountered as far as cleanliness, because we're around thousands of dollars of equipment, and the last thing I want is beer sprayed all over it. So
And cleanliness is loneliness, and loneliness is godliness, and God is empty, just like me.
Just like me. All right, shotgun 1 to start the pod.
Let's go, babies.
Cheers.
Cheers, gentlemen.
And then loading shotgun shell number 2.
Shotty to your body, baby.
For the Booty Sweat champion himself, the whale of the podcast.
He's got to get his own emote, I feel like.
Yeah, you're 100% getting your own emote. Cheers.
Baby.
Oh no. That one went down like lead.
Yep.
All right, timer's on, Spooky. You have till 5:36 to finish 2 beers. I want the caps.
Hey, let's throw them away.
Okay. Wow. I told everybody before that I wasn't ready for this podcast, and now I'm definitely not ready. By the way, I'm a little pissed off. I gotta let you guys know. I went to McDonald's today. They have a new sandwich called the bacon cheesy jalapeno quarter pounder with cheese.
Ooh.
It's
QPC is where it's at.
exactly, but now they're adding cheese sauce, jalapenos, and bacon to it. So I was like,
That's literally like what I do from Wendy's.
right? It's the best thing to, and you were talking about this. Yeah. He's like, don't get a slice of cheese, get cheese sauce. So
Yeah.
I went in there to get it and ordered it, got everything, right? Come back home, I opened it up and I'm like, wow, these jalapenos kind of look like pickles. Pop off the top, they gave me a regular fucking QPC and I'm like, you
Dude,
bitch.
that's fucked up, man.
I'm so upset. And
I don't
McDonald's
get
is,
it, man. How hard is it? How fucking hard can it be to work at a McDonald's, dude?
you know the worst part? There was nobody in there. I was the only person. Nobody in drive-through.
Dude.
I've worked in like chain restaurant kitchens before, and I mean I get that it's different to work at like a fast food place, you know what I mean? Because they like everything's in fucking hot drawers and shit, and the volume is crazy sometimes. But the volume's crazy sometimes at regular restaurants too. So like, I don't know, man. I don't get how it. Maybe it's just because the pool that they hire from.
Yeah, that's true.
You remember McDonald's used to be back in like the 90s. Remember how fun they looked? They did it. Nintendo 64s in there you can play.
Yeah.
dude.
Like you can play consoles. And now, dude, you've been the one at Enterprise lately? Holy shit. You
I
can't-
know.
Dude,
It's so impersonal.
it's just a yellow wall. That's all it is. Literally.
It looks like a
and
fucking.
now they like don't even have anybody at the register half the time. You got to order off the deal.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Every
it
time
looks
I
like
go in
a.
there. Yep.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looks like a fucking Russian soup kitchen. You know what I mean? Like you go and you put
Right.
your order, and it's just like the little slot to hand you their order. It's fucking extra cheese, no bun, sub mustard for
Yeah.
pickles, ass mac
Ass
sauce.
mac. I love that ass mac sauce.
I love
baby.
that ass mac sauce. All right, first topic of the day. Since this week is all of our birthdays, by the way, happy birthday to you boys.
Happy birthday,
Happy
gentlemen.
birthday.
Yeah. I want to hear some memorable birthday stories. I have a couple, but Spooky, you go first. What's
Most of it's probably with you. Nothing really got like. I mean,
He's like, the problem is I don't remember.
yeah.
no, yeah, it's one of the most memorable ones I'm about to say is the cupcake picture.
Oh yeah, dude. That was a great fucking.
Dude, I don't
Party.
think I can't think of like a more perfect picture to paint. Like we're crossing our arms with the cupcakes in our hands with the fucking hats on and
Yeah.
Kobe's and yeah, I've had some pretty memorable shit, but that's gotta be the most memorable.
Sake
one for me.
bombs.
Sake
The
bombs.
sake
By the way,
bombs.
me and Spencer are not gay. We just look gay in that
We're
photo.
We just look
Extremely gay.
But you know, I remember somebody commented on it. The first comment that came on it was like, "This is so fucking cute."
Yeah. Who? Oh, that was. Oh yeah, I know who did that.
Yeah, I won't say the person's name, but they said that's so fucking cute.
Shit. What about you, Dash?
Well, my 21st birthday was quite a doozy. I'd already been drinking since I was 17. I feel like that's kind of late for a lot of people around these parts. I feel like everybody around here starts drinking when they're like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah. Whoops.
But my 21st birthday, I started the day by I think I opened at Hooters. I went in and did prep. And I got off super early. It was like fucking noon by the time I got home. We already had a birthday plan. Like, funny enough, you know how we all celebrate our birthday the same time. It used to be me, Dave, AJ, Josh Belcher. A bunch of us all also did that because all of our birthdays are around the same time as well. So we had a big birthday party plan. I got there, and Matt brought me a bottle of Jack Daniels. This is, by the way, the last time I ever willingly drank Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
And I stopped at McDonald's on my way home. I got a large McDonald's sweet tea. I drank like about half of it, and I filled the other half with Jack Daniels, basically.
Oh my God.
It was basically just Jack Daniels.
Dude, I don't understand how people do that. Like how can you just,
Well, here's the thing. I drank that, filled up another one, and basically drank most of that. And then me and Matt went out back in the garage and started jamming, right? He's playing drums, I'm playing guitar. We're fucking rocking. And I pretty much just black out from there. Don't really remember anything else that happened. However, the story is in what people told me happened, which involves me tackling Dave and wrestling off of the fucking front porch. It involves me kicking my headlight out of my car. It involves me punching my grandmother in the face.
Oh my god.
And it involves me basically falling asleep in my own puke locked in the bathroom and nobody could get to me.
Interesting. What's up? Happy Chappy. What's up? Thank you, sir.
Chappy.
Love you.
Chappy.
Salute.
Salute to the chat master.
Yeah, it's
You rock.
I have
wasn't
two.
as crazy.
I have two birthday stories. One is bad. One's really, really good. One was birthday 2020. Spencer, remember this? I had a house party, and so many people showed up that I had no idea who they were, and
Oh
I
my
got so
God,
blacked
yeah.
out that I ended up
Oh.
screaming, I think, at everybody like, "Party's over! Get the fuck out!" I was
Sounds
like,
about
"What?"
right.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Some shit went down outside, and I was just like, I wasn't
Yeah.
having it. I was like, I don't want all these people I don't know. I just want to party with like my 8
I
closest
just want to
friends.
do hood rat shit with my friends.
Yeah, exactly. And then
So yeah.
the story was this year, man. So as a lot of you know, my mom passed away about a week and a half ago, and she used to always on Valentine's Day she would get us those little candy hearts, but she had them in like these big containers that were shaped like a heart. And I wish I would have gotten a picture of this, but I walked out of my door yesterday to go to work, and I have these 2 crepe myrtle trees with like a purplish flower and a pink flower on it.
Nice
And for
tree name drop.
And I've never seen it happen where the flowers would blow off and come to where my front door is. And so these flowers blew off, came to where the front door was, and they were all stuck on my floor mat, almost in the shape of a heart. And so I
Wow.
was just like, what? I don't really believe in that kind of shit, but I was just kind of like, that felt really cool. You know, I just made the start of that day felt really good.
It's like a little sign, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I thought that was really fucking cool.
I fucking dig that, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's, you know what that is? Serendipity.
Serendipity, baby.
I remember that party too, dude, because I remember I was out back playing beer pong, and I see some people walking that we know, and then right behind them, there's like 3 or 4 other people. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Because somehow, some way, people find out about these parties, whether you don't even know who they are. They
Yeah.
just
Well, the
know.
problem is a lot of our friends work at Shots,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I don't even know if anything else needs to be said about that.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like I'll invite a bunch of people, and then somebody wants to, like, what are you doing this Saturday? And they're like, well, I'm going to Steve's. Like, well, I didn't get an invite, and it's like, because I didn't really want you to go.
I didn't want you here.
I used to always kick people out at my friends. Yeah, I need you.
Booty Sweat forever security.
I know, right? For real. Anything else?
Actually, have another kind of weird birthday story. One time, I think it was my 25th birthday. This was also the last time I drank Hennessy. I end certain liquors on birthdays. I was drinking Hennessy, and my buddy David Gillespie came over. A couple of my other friends. It was a small birthday get together, much different than the 21st birthday story. I ate some shrooms.
Oh my god.
And one of he was like a busser / dish guy that worked at Hooters. Not really like my friend, I would say, but like he'd been hanging around with everybody a lot. He's kind of intruding himself into everybody's life. And he was a very strange guy. Him and his wife were like swingers, and they were like shorter than me. They looked like little hobbits. They came over. This girl that I was dating at the time, not really dating, but was talking to at the time, was fucking. She'd come over, and I had already like been trying to just like tell her, hey, you need to like, we're not gonna do this anymore. So long story short, I'm starting to fucking trip, and a bunch of my other friends that were there, like Gumby, my cousin Paige, and Matt had all took mushrooms too. And we're all sitting there, and we're like, he's just being super fucking weird, doing crazy shit. He fucking tried to flip a bottle and hand it to Matt's dad, and he broke an entire bottle on the ground, like a bunch of shit. And I was like, hey. I came up to him, I whispered, I was like, you have to leave. And he's like, oh, am I being too much? I'm like, you have to leave.
You have to leave.
And then I also told that to that girl. She was hanging around. I was like, hey, I kind of just want you to leave. I just want to hang out with my friends. And she was like, wow, that's fucked up. I was like, yeah, but you still have to leave.
You know what?
She got super mad at me about that.
Sorry, go
accused
ahead.
me of some dumb shit after that, but yeah.
I just feel like the world would be a lot better if people were just honest, right? Instead of like fucking sugarcoating
That's
everything.
what I'm saying, bro.
Just tell it how it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've tried to do that. And you know what? The people who don't want to talk to me anymore, then fuck them. I don't want to be friends with them anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't need that. If people can't handle me at my camo cargo shorts, they don't deserve me at my 4 warm steel reserves in my backpack.
And I've always told myself, I'm like, dude, I always do things solo. Like if you want it, you work on yourself first before you can, hang out with anybody. If you don't, if nobody wants to hang out with me, fuck it. I got things I can go do.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dude.
I can go jerk off.
I've been kind of going through a renaissance with myself with that, just trying to be more comfortable with what I do and not give a shit with, what anybody else thinks or wants me to do. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been a people pleaser, and I'm trying to be less of that. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Spooky, how we looking on those beers? Is that number 2 or number 1?
The second one already.
All right, my man. Look at him go.
My dog.
I got what? 16 minutes left? 17 minutes left?
Yeah, you're good. You're in good shape, bud.
Yeah, Booty Sweat's like, I have no problem telling people they aren't invited for
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my favorite thing about him. He doesn't give a single shit.
Love it. All right, here's a would you rather question. Would you rather be the star player on a losing team or be a bench warmer on a championship team?
Star player on a losing team for me, dog. I don't want to be sitting around and people be saying, "Oh, he's just fucking on a good team. He doesn't even play." You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you still get the rings.
There's so many star players.
I'm sure that the bench warmers make more money than the star players on the losing teams, though, right?
In some instances, yes. There are some like
Outliers.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that could be star players on losing teams and make a shit ton of money, and then not do anything with the team at all. But it depends how lucky you get. Like you could be a starting quarterback, and your team loses constantly, and they just keep you the whole way. But you're making a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Or you could be a bench, but also it depends on what sport you're playing. Because like if you were I don't know, if you were bench warming a team on a championship team, like say for baseball, when you sign a contract for baseball, you get every penny of it, no matter what. If you're sitting on the bench, if you're doing nothing. Football, you're guaranteed only a certain amount. You have to kind of fulfill your contract. So like if you're playing baseball and you break your leg on game 1, you're making fucking $50 million by just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing I think would be is whether or not you have real passion for that sport that you're in. Because if you were just doing it for the money, then all day I would fucking sit on the bench and collect a paycheck. But if it was like I really liked playing baseball or really enjoyed playing football.
Oh,
Yeah, if it's your passion, you don't want to be a bench warmer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Wow. God, no. That's why there's so many people who try so hard to be in the game and like they practice hard. You just see it and you're like, fuck, man. Like, I just want to get out there and play, and whether you suck or not.
I kind of already feel like if the sport is my life, I'm already kind of the star player as on a losing team. You know what I mean? So like that's my whole personality is like, I might not have my shit together. I might not be the coolest, the strongest, the smartest, definitely not the tallest. But you know what? I'm my own star player.
You even imagine though, like if you were in a professional sport, right? That means you made it further than anybody else, that's never played in a professional sport, right? Even if you're sitting on the bench, look around you and be like, holy shit, I play for the team. I play for this team.
Yeah, I'm here. I made it.
I'm here.
Yeah, but
Those
also
situations are pretty good,
I will say though, even if you're a bench warmer on a championship team, like you had to have been good enough to be drafted to that team.
There,
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
bench warmer on a star team, like on a championship team, is better than probably any college player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And people take college football really seriously.
I know.
So you're definitely gonna be a star either way.
Oh yeah, once your name gets called in that draft, you're like, holy shit.
What are some like famous bench warmers?
Oh God. Who
Yeah, I
are
will
some
say
famous
for
ones?
me, one was well, I guess he was a bench warmer until he wasn't, but like Nick Foles. I mean, think about that. He was a backup player,
Yeah.
and then he won a fucking Super Bowl because
So yeah, he won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Beat
then
the
he
Patriots.
got traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars because usually what happens is if you're backup and you come out swinging in that season, and then if you're like a backup, some other team's gonna want to pick you up that needs a quarterback really badly, and you'll get a bigger paycheck.
Yeah.
And then you'll come in. But Nick Foles, in his particular case, he did good on the Eagles, won that championship, and then
what a story though.
I'm looking up famous bench warmers right now. Lamar Odom.
Oh no shit.
Yep,
apparently.
Lamar Odom. Yep.
Really?
Like, I don't know a shit ton about like sports in general, you know what I mean? Like most sports, but like that's obviously a name that I recognize, you know what I mean? Like he played for the Lakers, right?
Think of it this way. Yeah, he was Lakers. I believe he was
Vince
Lakers.
Carter?
Vince Carter
Vince Carter was a bench warmer?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
He was never a starter all the time. Oh yeah, Vince Carter was always a bench warmer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
But anyone knows football really well. You know Tom Brady was not a first-round pick. He was a 6th-round pick in the draft.
Wow.
There's only 7. Yeah, he was 199th pick in the 6th round.
Jesus
And the
Christ.
motherfucker won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
Tim motherfucking Tebow.
take a knee, baby, for God.
Yeah. I did it for God.
Fucking Tim Tebow. Yeah,
You know,
not just Tim Brady. I said
he,
Tim Brady. Tim Brady.
Tim Tebow probably one of the greatest college players ever play, but he sucked in the NFL. Fucking horrible.
Strong horse slap.
Man. Yep, I'm playing fucking bench warmer, dog. That's my style. I'm an underdog. I'm a bench warmer. I'm an ass eater. Wait, never mind. It's not relevant.
I'll warm the bench and then sniff it.
Yeah, I'll sniff your bench.
Did he really say that? God told me to play quarterback? Tim Tebow said that?
I mean, he's definitely a.
Sounds like something he'd
Sounds
say.
about right, dude. He's a Florida kid, right?
God told me to play. Well, he's a very heavily Christian man, which
Tim Tebow is the Kanye West of football.
Tim Tebow would have been one of the best right ends ever. Tight ends.
Tight ends. He was a tight end for the Jaguars a few years ago. He never made it past the practice squad. They cut him from the team.
Oh, so maybe he wouldn't have been one of the best tight ends ever.
But he was jacked. I mean, he lost a lot of weight when he quit playing football. When he wanted to come back, he was fucking jacked, dude.
Steroids, baby.
Jiggity jack.
By the way, I want to say this. I think steroids in sports should be legal as long as it's not a combat.
Well, it should just have a different league for it.
Also, maybe, yeah, that's true. Like football.
You know what I mean? It's like the whole trans sports thing. Let them fucking do whatever they want. Just have them in their own league.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they could make their own league. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chug it, Spooky. I can't chug.
Okay, can I tell you guys something that doesn't make any sense about Spooky? This motherfucker can't.
He drinks so fast, though.
He cannot chug a beer, but he will finish a pitcher in like a half hour, and then he'll just look at me.
Quicker than that.
He'll look at me and go, "Well, I don't know what happened." Like, you obviously can chug beer. It's just like you get in your head about it. But out of a bottle's hard. Out of a bottle's hard. What about the Dolphins? What about the Dolphins?
Oh, Chappie.
Here comes my dad to talk shit to Spooky about the Dolphins.
What about the Patriots, brother, huh? Yeah, you guys, I don't know, fuck.
You guys, I don't know, fuck. All right.
Asshole.
All right, Spooky has 10 minutes to finish that one beer, but we're going to load you up with another one. We're going to do another shotgun.
Let's get it ready, baby.
Happy Chappy.
Kraken last time. Switchblade this time. Let's go.
I'm sticking with the Kraken.
Does this tag on another 2 for me?
Is
I like
it
to
what?
live on the edge, Steve.
It tags on another 2 bills for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it sounds like you're underwater. What
Yeah.
happened there?
Your audio's getting shit. Now it sounds hilarious. I don't know what that is.
What about now?
There you
Now
go.
you sound good.
Oh, great.
Man, where's
I'm back.
Witten here to spam the fucking Big John laugh jokes.
I know. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Gentlemen.
Slouching.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dude, I still gotta say, dude, your snap that you did, I'm still fucking. It cracks me up. The one when you did a random shotgun outside, and you just stared at the camera for like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did a full 1 minute Snapchat, and it just starts with me doing a shotgun immediately, and then I just stare at the camera for like
a minute.
literally almost an entire minute, and then just walk away.
Yeah, I will say Dash snaps when he's by himself at work when none of us are up there hanging out with him are fucking hilarious.
I have to entertain myself somehow.
I know, because I know you're just fucking losing your mind up there.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I had to do a lot of research for this next one. So let me get it loaded up real quick.
Ooh, research.
Yeah.
I finished it by 5:36. So
Hey, there you go.
One.
So now you have, we'll just say 5:30. You have till 5:45 to finish your third beer, sir.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Question 3. Would you rather only play games released?
Weird flex, but
Thank you
okay.
for the stickers. I love that one. Only play games released before 2000 or from 2000 on.
Ooh, I played
So-
This is fucking rough.
I'm going to give you a couple greatest hits here from, I'm going to start with before 2000, and then we'll move on to 2000 and on, okay? All right, so before 2000, these are the games you're allowed to play. Pac-Man, original Donkey Kong, Tetris, the original Legend of Zelda. We got Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Kart, Doom, Chrono Trigger, Tomb Raider, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye 007, Crash Bandicoot, Star Fox 64, Gran Turismo, Half-Life, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 2, Pokemon Red and Blue, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, Silent Hill, SimCity, Diablo, Super Smash Bros.
Jesus
All
Christ,
great games,
dude.
right?
Yeah. And there's probably like 100 more bangers too,
Exactly.
for sure.
Now these are the games post 2000. We got Elder Scrolls,
God, I hate
Breath
you,
of the
Steve.
Wild, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead 2, Minecraft, Halo, Metal Gear Solid 5, BioShock, God of War, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, The Last of Us, which that one for me, that's my favorite game of all time. So I was like, fuck, because I loved all these pre-2000 games, but when I saw that one, I was like, fuck. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Fortnite, Resident Evil 4, San Andreas, The Sims, we got Diablo 3, Gears of War, all the Call of Duties, Fortnite, Battle Royale, Overwatch, I think I said League of Legends, Valorant, Bloodborne, BioShock Infinite, and then
Dark Souls.
yeah, Dark Souls, yep. And then Sekiro,
Souls games, yeah.
Sekiro, God of War.
Yep. Man, there's.
It's tough.
So
This is super hard. This is super hard because. Also, Epic Denver, you know when the fucking podcast starts.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't need a Snapchat message.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Age of Empires was
Empires.
That's after 2000.
nope. Age of
I thought
Empires
there was
2
talk
came out in
about
1999.
Are you serious?
Yep,
Oh,
1999. Age of Empires 2.
Damn, see. Damn, that might have just switched. That might have just switched my answer.
I know, right? that's
Just
the that's.
because-
I mean, we could play Age of Empires 2
I was
forever.
gonna say, first of all, we have to say, is it from 2000 on forever, or is it from 2000 till now only?
Well, yeah. Let's just say till now only.
Because the greatest game of all times could still be created. You know what I mean?
That's very true. But yeah, let's just say we'll cap it at
We'll
2023.
say till now. The reason that this makes it hard, so I picture myself like, if I was only gonna, in a perfect world, all I would do is play video games probably. I fucking love playing video games. So if I'm gonna be playing video games all the time, and the only ones I can pick are from before 2000. I'm going to have a great time. There's a lot of games that I love. Some of my absolute favorite games of all time are from before 2000. The Donkey Kong Country series, Super Mario World, fucking Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, a bunch of Final Fantasy games.
Final Fantasies,
It's just... Also, if I have to play forever, like it's hard to not have a game like Minecraft where the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I know.
You could play Minecraft forever and still just it's a sandbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sandbox games weren't really a thing before the 2000s.
No, and that was where I was going to go with my answer too. And it could be just me, but I don't know. I'm playing video games over 30 fucking years. I feel like games that were pre-2000 were a lot more difficult than they are today.
Oh yes, for sure.
Games were so much harder. There was no how almost every game now, like when you have like a cutscene, whatever, if you're playing it like a linear game or even like a sandbox game, a lot of games are like all the cutscenes are interactive. You have to press buttons to
and the games are very handholdy too these days.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like you just mentioned, like all the old Final Fantasies, it's the hardest shit to play, to beat. That's
why I like the Souls series so much, is because it's literally the opposite of that.
It's unbelievably difficult. Yeah. But if I had to go with I would go pre-2000 because of the fact that I'm particularly like a linear person game. I don't like open world sandbox that much. I'm more of a linear, like one story, one campaign. That's just my personal preference.
Yeah.
But it is hard because if you go pre-2000, you're never going to see like graphics like we do today. You're not going to see the.
Yeah, there's the graphic. The graphics are an awesome thing. I just feel like, okay, so in this situation, are we starting now, or would I have never even played the games from before 2000?
No, you've definitely played all the games that you've ever played, but now you're stuck in one section.
Then
forever.
I'm gonna pick from 2000 on, because I'll just take the old ones as memories. You know what I mean? Because I've had my like day in the sun with all those games many times over, and I have very cherished memories of a lot of those games. So in a way, it would kind of be like a farewell. You know what I mean? To an era.
Yeah, but think about the replayability of those old games. I mean, I could literally play Age of Empires every day the rest of my life.
Well, see, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Age of Empires is the only thing that makes me not want to pick from 2000 on. Then, because AoE 2 came out in 90, you said 99?
99.
God,
but
dude,
see, also for me,
so
The
bad.
Last of Us was such a game that changed my entire life. Like, that story, I could literally play that game over and over and over again, knowing everything about it, obviously. But
that's crazy, ain't it? How
I can do that with all these games as well, but I just don't know if I'd want to live like in a world where I didn't have the ability to play like Minecraft or listen. The replayability of any linear game is never going to be as replayable as Skyrim is.
yeah.
No,
It just isn't, because Skyrim, you get dumped in the world and you can go anywhere you want. You can go straight to the fucking main story, beat the main story in fucking 20 minutes if you want to. Or you can spend fucking days and days and days and not even play the first mission yet.
Yeah.
I did a playthrough of Skyrim where I was like, I'm going to get as far as I can without doing the first thing that you have to do. I basically I played until you get like your abilities, like the shouts. So basically it's like 1 or 2 missions in, you know what I mean? So just to the Whiterun shit, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do anything else, and I'm gonna try to level up as far as I can. Sometimes I would just spend an entire day just hunting animals for no fucking reason.
You know what is another hard answer for me? Because I think I would pick pre-2000. But another big thing for me is, I know you've never played them, Danny, but Assassin's Creed, those games are so fucking fun. And the first one came out in like, what, 2007, 2008 or something like that?
Yeah. Ooh, Epic Denver does have a point. Definitive Edition AoE came out after 2000.
Yeah, but okay, see,
it's based off a game that was created before 2000.
You know, that's another thing too, is there's a lot of remakes after the 2000s. Yeah. So I mean, you technically could
play Resident Evil 1 and 2, baby.
That's
you're
right.
After 2000s.
That's true. That's true.
We're about to get fucking in October. I can't wait for fucking Super Mario RPG remake, dude.
Oh yeah, you told me about
so
that.
Dope. Yeah.
Are you
Oh.
fucking kidding me?
They're remaking it on Switch with like new graphics and everything.
I'm 100% playing that on stream.
Oh, yeah, me too, dude.
outta here.
It's one of
Are
my
you
favorite
serious,
games of
dude?
all time, dude.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
god.
Oh, I can't fucking wait for that.
I do gotta say though, the fucking nostalgia from 16-bit graphics is like one of my favorite things on earth. I really just am. I'm aesthetically obsessed with 16-bit graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine a world where I would never be able to play an N64 game ever again.
I know, right?
It just makes me sad.
Well, if the grid goes down, then probably won't happen anyway. So.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll all be just playing D&D, baby.
Wait, when did Dungeons and Dragons get first come out?
Dude, Dungeons and Dragons is like the
70s?
80s, dude.
Is
the
it?
70s, I believe.
It's old.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons is the original tabletop fantasy game.
1974.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. When
So-
did 5e
Yeah, 'cause,
come out? 5e is newer, I'm sure. I think 5e came out after
And,
the 2000s for sure. That's
if
the
anyone-
latest version of the game.
Right.
And the show Stranger Things, the first season's in '83. It's based in '83, and the first episode they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. The whole show is basically the whole show is based off of Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's
20,
crazy, I didn't know that.
2014 for
Yeah.
5e.
Yeah, the entire show.
Isn't there a
based off
kid
of-
named 11 in that show?
Yeah,
I don't know shit about Stranger Things, dude. I've never seen that show.
yeah.
Spencer knows all about it.
I went on a whole.
You guys
fucking
remember
tour.
the movie Signs?
I never
Oh,
saw it, but I
yeah.
remember the movie.
Fuck yeah, I love that one.
Signs was such an odd movie for an alien movie.
Dude, that movie scared the shit out of me.
It was a very odd. Wasn't it? Who is it? Not Mel Gibson. Was it Mel
Yes, Mel-
Gibson?
Yep.
Yeah, Mel
Mel
Gibson in
Gibson.
that movie.
Joke
Mel
on-
Gibson in a horror movie is so weird to me. It's not. I don't know if I'd call it a horror movie. I guess it's a thriller, or not a thriller. A suspense action, not action drama. I don't know.
Well,
It's
you
a
know,
weird
they put him
category.
in there. They put him in there because it's not actually aliens; it's Jews attacking. All right. So hard
Okay,
answers.
No comment. Let's go.
Hard answers. Spooky, what are you going with? Before or after 2000?
I'm going before.
Okay, Danny.
I don't want to answer.
Don't worry, it's not going to actually happen. So.
I know, but I don't like being dishonest with myself. And I don't know what I want. I'd have to sit and think about this for a year. I'll let you know after the summer of nostalgia is over.
No, you fucker. You have to answer it now.
I guess I'm gonna go before 2000s because AOE and because Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never not want to be able to play that game again. It's one of my. I think it's my favorite game of all time. So.
Yeah, I'm going prior 2000 because of AOE and Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat has been one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
So. All right.
going-
Credo goes with after.
Ooh.
I'm going before because of the Final Fantasy series. So
Oh, for sure.
That's my big. Yeah.
Credo, I don't know how long you've been in here, but I was struggling really hard with this. I wanted to say after as well because of mainly because of Minecraft and because of the later Elder Scrolls games. But I don't know, man. Like Steve said, I would hate to live in a world where I'll never be able to play my favorite game of all time again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
93 booty.
And also AOE.
AOE, man.
Booty, sweat, butt, no.
Spooky, you got 4 minutes. How's that third beer looking?
It's pretty much gone almost.
Look at this. Look at this boy.
Wait, when did...
Clay Fighter.
Oh my god, Booty Sweat knows what Clay Fighter is?
Yeah, 93.
Did you play Clay Fighter?
I've never played Clay Fighter.
Dude, that game is so fun. It's one of the best fighting games of all time. It's wacky as shit, dude. So much fun.
Dude, what
Yeah.
about... Oh, man, I didn't even think about this. What about, like... fucking Rampage? I mean...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of...
There's so many good
there's
games
there's
prior
a lot of
2000.
good arguments for pre-2000. There just
Yeah.
is.
But
And plus, you still
also...
get Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, also, post 2000, I mean, you got VR games like Resident Evil Biohazard. That game is another fucking staple in my list of games of all time, VR wise. Fucking incredible. One of the scariest things. Like, I literally came out of that feeling like I experienced that for real. And like I had to like re-put myself into society. It felt weird.
Yeah, Credo. I wish Credo would have came in when we first started this one. Yes, Steve listed a bunch of games for each one, and yeah, original Pokemon is before that. So like, I think before is a good way to go. I wouldn't be.
Good way to go.
I think I would be sadder not having the later than the before. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree.
Or the opposite of what I just said.
Okay. How you guys
That
feeling?
one just got me all in my feels, Steve.
I know. I thought I hit that one up to like when I had a dream about this kind of
My
last
hands
night.
are sweating.
No farm sim though. Ooh, there you go, Credo.
Ooh, when did The Sims come out?
That was I think that was
2000 or 2001, something like
I think
that,
the
right?
original one was 99, wasn't it?
Really? See,
me
that's
see.
another good one because like games like that give you an infinite amount of possibilities. You
I
know
lied.
what I mean?
2000, February 4th, 2000. So just made the
2000.
cut.
See,
Wow.
ooh, Greg
Greg
Rush TV
Rush,
in the
what's
chat.
up, brother?
What is up, my dude?
Pong, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Frogger, Tony. Oh, that's another thing too. The original Tony Hawk,
Tony Hawk, baby.
99.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater
99.
2, 2000. Which
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was the biggest one, you know. So like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's a hard one too. But yeah, I mean,
really enjoyed the first game because I mean the first game was very linear. I mean, so was 2 though, but
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, dude. I still just think that I have to go with before 2000s.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I just think they
Oh,
were
yeah.
just. I think you'd have more fun replaying all those than replaying after 2000.
especially we're getting old. We're gonna just want to be fucking like old people, fucking telling our kids back in my day, anyways. So
Yeah, exactly. That's for sure.
old games had like classic rock because they didn't give a fuck back then.
That's right. No
Right?
fucking copyright issues back in the day.
No.
Shotgun time?
Yeah, let's do it, babies. Dude, I was at the gas station getting my beer, and I seen this, and I had to get it for my kid, dude. It's a little ramen plushie.
Oh my god, that's so
It's so
fucking
cute.
awesome.
How cool is that?
That's
Dude, I
fucking
can just
dope.
taste it right now.
I was like, take my $5 right now. Do you want 6?
God.
I'll give you 6.
I'll give you 6. Ooh, I have a question about ramen actually, but I'll probably save it for. I'll probably save it for another podcast. Nah, fuck it. What's
All right.
what's the best flavor of ramen? Chicken for me.
This is a loaded question. You mean just straight out of the package? No
no added
anything to
added
it?
shit. So they have
This
what?
one's hard. Well, can I mix 2 flavors together? If
No,
I'm
you
making 2 at
cannot.
once?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
First, let's do this shotgun.
Cannot.
Nitro Stank says none of them. How dare you?
Lotro is a 2000s game, Credo.
All right. Cheers,
pretty
boys.
sure.
Spooky, you have until 6 o'clock. Cheers. I say chicken. You have beef, chicken, shrimp. What else do they have?
Pork Oriental.
What about you, Spooky? What's your favorite one?
Oh God.
Oh, you know what? Creamy chicken. Have you had that one?
Creamy chicken is good. A lot of people hate creamy chicken. Have you there's like a cult against creamy chicken. Did you know that?
Well, they can all fuck off because. Ocarina of
Any
Time
flavor,
was.
even like the fucking crazy ones they've come out with.
What did I just?
Yeah,
oh,
Lotro came out in
98.
07.
Ocarina of Time was 98.
98
Yeah.
actually. Yes.
Yeah, man, OT baby. Come on. We could do a whole podcast about this.
I know we really could. So wait, what's your favorite flavor, Danny?
It's a toss up between like beef or like I really like the beef one, but I'm always adding hot sauce to shit, and I feel like the beef one with like a good hot sauce is just such a nice like.
No
I feel like it tastes more like I don't know. Beef tastes more like traditional ramen, I think too.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, no, isn't
Shrimp is
traditional
really good too, though.
traditional
Beef and
ramen would
shrimp,
be more
probably.
pork, wouldn't it? Don't they usually have pork?
Oh, I
pieces in
forgot
it?
about the pork one. The pork one's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I just always forget because pork is not like that. You only can buy the pork at the one like real grocery stores. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fresh.
Yeah.
what's the fresco place? Fresco.
Yeah, like fucking fresco y mas.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
fancy fruit or some
Fancy
shit.
fruit, yeah. Yeah, you have to really. You gotta
The
really
pork one is so good.
get a little hard-boiled egg in there.
Nope, you're not allowed to do that, Steve.
You said you were adding hot sauce, so fuck you.
You said I couldn't.
Credo, we're not going back to this question. You should have showed up on time.
A remake counts as when it came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, your brother said the same thing about Definitive Edition.
Ramen all sucks. Fuck you, Credo. Obviously, someone's rich.
I made Credo sick of ramen when we lived together because that's all I ate. Oh, the box. You mean the cup ones? Cup of noodle ramens?
Yeah, I don't like cup of noodles.
Those ones are, the noodles in those are better than the regular ones.
Oh, here's a question. When you cook a ramen, the ones in the bags, do you break them up or do you leave them whole?
I like to break it up in three pieces. So I'll break it in half and then I'll break one side of that half. Because I like some long slurpy ones and then I want some ones that I can just shovel in my mouth too.
I'm always leaving them whole. When I was a kid, my mom used to break them into quarters.
Yeah.
But
I break it into three. One long piece, so I got some long slurpy ones, and then 2 quarter pieces, so I can just shovel some in my mouth as well.
Long
I don't do that all the time.
slurpy
Sometimes
ones.
I just leave it whole though. It just depends on how. It depends if I'm gonna like, cause sometimes I add like cream cheese and shit to my ramen and make it really like thick. You know what I mean?
Stop.
And if it's thick, I like it to be more broken up. If I'm doing it with the soup in it, and I want it like traditional ramen style, I want it to be long noodles.
True.
Why do you add the weirdest shit to your food?
Cream cheese is not weird to add to anything.
Cream cheese
is amazing.
in ramen sounds weird to me.
You're uncultured.
You are an asshole.
Fuck you, Danny.
Yeah, right? Somebody fucking put that.
Oh god.
All right.
I'll do it for you guys. Don't worry. I already know y'all hate me. Fuck it.
Fuck you, Danny.
What do you mean? What do
you,
you mean
Danny.
add weird shit, dude? I'm basically a world-class home chef, dude.
Oh, are you? You add a fucking slice of provolone cheese to your peanut butter sandwich? Eat a dick.
I don't even eat peanut butter sandwiches that often.
Okay,
it's
but
just
you
a
did.
thing that I have done.
At
and
one
do
point you did.
sometimes.
Yeah, fuck off. And fuck you, Booty Sweat. Next question. Has
Steve is
technology
just white.
has technology and data analytics helped or hindered sports?
What?
Oh. Has it helped?
Do you think having like okay, let's just say like
Oh, Credo. Thank you. Thank you for making me not feel fucking crazy.
fuck all of you.
See,
actually.
I knew that's one of the people right there I knew was going to be playing that shit all the time.
Fuck you, Denny. She goes, oh, that's my favorite sound. Okay, so like, you know, like, fuck, I don't know. Do you think that having people analyze the sport and talk to you about like he's shooting this many goals per quarter or he's ran this many yards, do you think it makes it better or worse?
I think it definitely puts preconceived notions in your head, right? About players and about teams.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause
Actually,
if someone's talking about like, it's a media thing, right? So it's the same as the news.
yeah.
In a situation like that, I think honestly that maybe without it, people would have better opinions about their teams. Maybe, I don't know. If anything, I don't have much to say about this besides that.
Do you think though it takes away from enjoying the sport when people are arguing like, oh well, this guy's better because he did this, he's got this many rushing yards, that kind of shit? Or would it be better if they didn't have all that and you just went and watched a game?
That's a tough one.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I didn't think about
That
that.
is
You're like,
tough. I
you're
didn't think
talking about like commentary and everything.
Yeah,
No,
just
not
like
commentary. Commentary's been around forever.
well, yeah, okay,
since, like,
commentary would be fine, like if they're just commenting on the game, but not if they're saying like, oh, he's playing horrible today
He's did
because
this
in the
many
past,
rushing yards this
yeah,
year and
in the
shit,
past he's had 14 touchdowns and all this kind of shit. Like,
So, have you ever noticed in sports they come up with the most ridiculous statistics you've ever seen in your life?
yes,
Yeah,
If you ever
that's
noticed,
why I
like-
can't watch sports.
So, as a huge sports fanatic as I am myself, you know, you'll watch a football game or a basketball game or whatever, and then they'll come up with some sort of statistic. Oh, he ran 60 yards in 4 games. He made NFL history, you know, for like, he'll go like with like the most specifics ever, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah.
I don't.
As a trans woman, no. Yeah, dude, I can't get into all that, but what you know what all that does do is it creates crazy sports fanatic heads that scream at each other in bars.
Yeah.
It's that, and it brings in the money. People want to see. It's like.
Yeah, I guess for people who bet sports, that's like their fucking
Bet 'em.
crack, right?
They bet sports for sports books. As far as like technology goes, like they have like these weird digital stats now. They'll show like the field. They'll like, you know, they'll make like a whole bunch of graphics on the field and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like in basketball, every time someone takes a shot and they miss it, they'll put a little X on the court to show that that's where they missed it from, or they'll put like a circle where they made it from.
That stuff is pretty cool. I do like the overlay shit they do with sports to show like maybe what happened or what they think they might try to do. I think that's entertaining.
Right, like when a punter kicks the ball, they'll have a little clock that shows how long the ball was in the air before it got to the receiver. I'm like,
you just unlocked a memory for me. I remember as a kid when I first seen that they like overlaid something on the field watching football. The first time I ever seen that happen, I'm like, did the fucking logo just disappear off the football field? What the fuck did I just see? That's crazy. I totally forgot that when did they start doing that? I had to have been young.
So they had the line for like when you for the first down, like to get a first down.
Dude, I wonder how long it took me to notice too.
They've been doing that for a while, where it's like,
That's crazy.
yeah, where they have the line where it shows you so like specifically like NBC for like football games, they'll have a portion of the field for 10 yards or however many yards they need for a first down. They'll make that portion of the field like a dark green and all the other part of the field light green. That way you know they just need to get that many yards. And I'm like,
I just don't watch enough sports to know to fucking comment on this. I don't think. I watch like I halfway pay attention to the Super Bowl every year. That's about it.
Now
It's the only football
they
game
put
I
the
enjoy
shot
watching.
clock on NBA, the shot clock, of course, if you want
I'm just here for the party, honestly.
you know they have 24 seconds to shoot the ball, or it's a shot clock violation in basketball. And now I see in most games, they have a fucking clock on the court. Like it's a digital clock.
That's weird, right?
What the fuck?
Dude, fucking Nitro's thing. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm very calm at the bar when the Raiders play.
Yeah, full on bullshit right there.
Oh, you're a Raiders fan, Nitro's thing?
I'm a Raiders.
That's funny because I'm a Raiders fan too. When I don't really follow football, but I always did like the Raiders. That's crazy.
Raiders are my team now only because they moved to Las Vegas, and so.
Oh, that's right. They did. They used to be the Oakland Raiders.
That's
though,
right.
Fucking
That's right.
blood game, motherfucker. Let's go.
Is that Baron?
There's your thumbnail.
Yeah, right there.
there. If you can get it, you just gotta freeze frame me right there.
Blood.
Is that Chris Baron?
Knew I liked you for a reason. Yeah.
Wow, way to dox him.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to dox him, bro.
Me and him went out that one time you were DJing, Steve, and remember the Raiders and Dolphins were playing, and me and him were going back and forth.
Oh my god, you guys are louder than my fucking music. I was like, what is going on here?
That would have been something I would have loved to see.
Dude, every time the Raiders and the Dolphins play, just come up and watch these two. They fucking
Just watch them wrestle each other.
It's so obnoxious. So, okay, I mean, in the long run, maybe technology is good, but I feel like the data analytics might be a hindrance on people enjoying the game for the game itself. Because they all started as games just to be competitive against each other and for entertainment. But now I feel like it's just gotten into this realm where it's all everybody talks about is who's the best in this certain category instead of just enjoying the fucking game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's difficult to say. Yes, you have your people who want to enjoy the game, and then you have your people who just literally care about stats. And
fuck those people.
I see what you're saying. Most people want to enjoy the game. Yes. Most people don't even pay attention to fucking stats or analytics or anything like that. They just want to
Yeah,
watch the game.
I feel like the general consensus is just
the consensus would be
enjoyers
that,
of watching sports rather than fucking hardcore motherfuckers.
So here's the thing, though. Do you think it's better to watch a game live or on TV? Because when you watch it live from your seat, you're not really getting the commentary or the analytics. You're just enjoying the game.
So I've been to many live games. I've been to many Dolphins games. There's pros and cons to both. Like you just said, there's no commentating. There's no, there's no. I feel like commentating for me specifically makes it more exciting because you hear the guys getting excited when something big happens. The pro to it though, on TV you can't see the whole field. When you're there, you can see every player on the field. You can see what they're doing, what's going to happen. But yeah, as far as that goes, like, yeah, when you don't hear commentating and stuff, it's like the play goes on and the stadium gets quiet. You're like, this is not exciting at all.
I will say.
Yeah, but don't you think that quiet during the play is suspenseful?
It's suspenseful for the offense, like if the home team has the ball, yeah. But when
Okay.
When the away team has the ball, that place gets loud as fuck.
Yeah.
I will say I have watched the UFC for many years on TV. I saw it live once, and it's a whole different experience.
Oh, it is.
Like when you're around a bunch of people who are just fucking amped up to watch people fight, you don't hear the commentary. It's so quiet compared to what you are watching on TV. Like if you're around with your friends and shit like that, like everyone's real pumped, they're saying shit like that. But when you're there, it's just a bunch of people kind of like quietly watching. I mean, there's obviously cheers and shit like that, and then somebody gets fucking knocked out and the whole place erupts. It's wild, dude.
It's the best.
It's so wild.
9 fantasy football leagues? How do you have the bandwidth in your brain to keep up with that?
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
Watching the Gators or on TV or going to the swamp, I've been to the swamp. It's loud as fuck.
See, I think I
was
would
raised in the swamp.
I think I would prefer to watch. Let's talk about this actually. What sports would you rather watch on TV or in person? I feel like basketball game for 100% in person.
In person, yes, I agree. 100% in person basketball. As far as
I'd much rather watch golf in person on TV.
Oh yeah,
on TV.
Because I don't want to fucking walk all day while I'm watching a fucking game.
That's very true. Football.
Football, I think watching it on TV, it has its benefits, but being at a football game is badass.
So, yeah, exactly. College football is exactly what you see on TV. Whether you're watching on TV or you're there, it's the same shit. It's as wild as it looks on TV. Pro football, no. TV and being there, it's a whole different. It's night and day. 100% night and day.
So you say pro, you'd rather be there, or pro, you'd rather
I'd rather be on TV. Pro on TV. College, I'd rather be there because college is so much more wilder than
it's a wild party, yeah.
It's a fucking party.
Here's one, NASCAR. You have to be there in person, dude.
I would love to go to a NASCAR race.
I can get you in any Daytona 500 race you want, Steve.
Are you serious? What the fuck? Why have I not known about this?
My dad works security there every year.
Oh my God, we're going to the next Daytona 500.
Yeah, you want to fucking party, dog?
Yes, I would love to get redneck as fuck. I'm growing a mustache out. I'm shaving my beard.
Don't do the mustache thing.
I have to. We gotta get real redneck.
You can't be like Alan, dude.
Can we... By the way,
ruined the mustache.
By the way, Alan, one of my best friends for a long time, didn't say happy birthday to me this year. Fuck this dickhead.
Wow, what a fucking asshole.
Okay, so UFC, I think better on TV. I think you can see more. The angle's better. The commentary is good. Things you didn't know.
Generally, TV is better. Generally. Especially if you're like having a party and everybody's watching it together.
Yeah.
Pretty much most of the time better.
I feel like the commentating in UFC would just make up for everything for watching it on TV. Like literally.
Yeah.
Like
the commentary is
better. You can.
It's also like commentating on UFC is a lot more important, I think, because it's a lot harder to understand what's going on with jiu-jitsu than it is with football. I think so, anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll be like, what just happened? Why did that guy tap? You know what I mean? If there was no commentating to tell you about, like, certain head cranks look like nothing is happening.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It just looks like they have each other, and then the one guy's just like, fuck.
I know, right?
Now, have you been to a baseball game before? I've never been to a baseball game before, so I don't know.
Okay.
I fucking loathe baseball.
I know everybody hates baseball, but I grew up in a baseball family. Baseball games live, it's to me, it's one of the most relaxing, fun things to do with family and friends.
I could see it being relaxing, yeah, but not in Florida. I don't want to sit out in the heat and do it.
Yeah, that's true. I'd
Yeah.
probably go up to like maybe Boston.
My
but,
mother
like,
is a huge Boston Red Sox fan. She's from Boston.
Yep, my dad too.
And she's always like trying to get me into fucking watching baseball. Not that that's been for very long, but
Now, yeah, an NBA
I'm just
game?
like, I
Holy
just
shit.
can't, man. I've watched a couple of live basketball
Dude.
games. I've been to a couple Magic games.
It's
I went
fun.
to a Globetrotters game one time.
Oh,
dude.
Globetrotter games
That
are
shit
the
is-
best.
That shit was fun, dude.
It's so cool.
It really was.
Fucking love the fucking Globetrotters. I went to
Yeah, I've been to
a
a couple Magic games. I think basketball's a fun game to watch live or on TV.
yeah.
I went to a
All-Star
Magic game. They were facing the Clippers, and we were down 25 points, and they came back in the fourth quarter and went to fucking overtime. You know how hype I got? I jumped out of my seat. I wanted to run down to the fucking court, dude. Like,
Credo's like, and pretty much everyone likes this.
Yeah, the thing about baseball, it really isn't an exciting sport to watch, but there's just something about chilling in there.
I don't think baseball is like the worst sport by any means. Like I would watch a baseball game, especially if like I was just like it was in a environment where all my friends were watching or something. We were just hanging out. I could watch it. I could get into it and I can follow it. It's just not something I would ever watch by myself.
Yeah.
no.
You know what I mean? I did used to play Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball on SNES.
Oh
though.
my God, let's go, baby.
I used to play the shit out of that game with my dad, dude.
Oh, I love that game. I will say baseball has, when they were doing like the ESPN where they had like the top 10 highlights of the week or whatever, the baseball highlights for me are always the best ones because them throwing that ball or catching it in weird ways and then tossing it to somebody else is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I fucking love baseball highlights.
It is a fucking pretty wild game when you think about it, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't always play out that way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not. It's okay. It gets wild, but not baseball. I'm sorry. Basketball and football are wild most of the time. Baseball is more like
Basketball is off the chain
basketball is
sometimes.
always
Yeah.
off the chain. Like, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Like-
The All-Star game for basketball is wild.
Okay, I do have to say, I don't follow it, but I used to watch a lot of hockey.
Ooh, hockey.
Hockey is so much fun to watch live, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, that's one
Yeah.
hockey. I'd rather see hockey live than on TV for
I've also
100%.
heard if you ever go to Orlando City game, it's just a huge party. Like soccer game, it's just a gigantic
true.
fucking party.
I can't get
Yeah.
into soccer.
I can't get into soccer either.
I'm sure it's a good party, but man, I literally was making fun of, you were. I don't remember if you were there or not. I don't want to say people's
Spooky, by the
names
way,
on
did
here,
you
but
finish that beer before 6? Obviously not. It's 6:04.
A certain female that we know that was watching the World Cup, the women's soccer World Cup. Were
Really?
you there?
Was I
Steve?
there?
Yeah, it was at Shots. It was at work.
When was this? When was the
I don't
World
know, like a
Cup?
week. Whenever the women's World Cup soccer is, I know none of us know that, but
I feel like I know who you're talking
Nobody
about, but I
gives a shit
don't.
about that. You do.
What's
You
their
know
first
who I'm
letter?
talking
First
about.
letter of their first name.
A.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's like asked to put it on, and like I put it on one, and then you're like, someone was like, "Can we get it on the other screen?" I'm like, "Really? Y'all care about this fucking 0-0 game? It's almost over.
I know.
It's still 0-0." I'm like, "This fucking thing's gonna end 0-0. Who the fuck cares? Every soccer game is 0-0." We need some. We need. You know what we need in soccer? Shittier soccer players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need like
That
two
That way
good guys.
someone can win.
Yeah,
Like,
you need, like,
easily, or
two good guys.
Something can be exciting.
Two good guys on each side, and then the rest just dog shit.
Yeah,
like
and then
high
some
school players.
peons.
Some fucking peons. Let's do a shotgun.
Yeah, let's do it. We just need to get two of the best soccer players on each team, and then just have golfers for the rest of the team on each side.
That would be great. Dude, imagine if they put like the best players from each sport in a different sport to play an all-star game against each other. That'd be
That
awesome.
would be really interesting though, because like a lot of sports like have carryover like skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Imagine if all the UFC fighters played a basketball game against each other. You know?
Oh, it'd be the dirtiest basketball game you've ever seen. I'd rather see UFC fighters play hockey.
Oh man, that would be great. That's
That
a
would be
great
so
idea.
good, dude. UFC Hockey League could be the biggest thing on earth.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
That literally could be the biggest sport of all time.
UFC Hockey League. As
I don't
long
know
as they
if I
can
should
skate.
have said that live.
As long as they can skate. I mean, they definitely got balance, so they should be able to skate, right?
I don't think I should have said that live. I just released information. to
Dana
the world
White,
that-
Dana White, give us some cash
I
for
gotta hit
that.
up Dana, baby.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Gentlemen. Yeah, baby.
Spooky, you know, have until 6:22.
22 is 22.
Okay, topic number 5. Mambo number 5. Actually, I have to get more beer. I'll be right
You're
back.
so good with quick maths.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Chat, tell me how you're doing. Are your booties sweaty?
Is this the longest podcast you guys have
Is
ever
there
had? Or you can go longer?
anybody out there? Oh, no. Well, we did a 2-hour podcast with Just Ferocity last
okay.
week before last. That one was pretty
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
I don't know what the longest one we have, but we've gone around 2 hours a couple times.
Nice.
I think the general like thing that we've been landing at recently for the past like 10 podcasts is around an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
this one has more. This has 8 subjects. We usually do about 6 subjects, so
Oh,
this one will
okay.
probably go as long as you're down to chill for probably closer to 2 hours.
I got nothing to do, so fuck.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Fucking
Fuck.
trying to let my body recover. I'm fucking not doing good, as you can hear. I'm sure I sound like a box of shit dicks.
Hey, man. When did you start feeling like shit?
Once Dashma didn't have to work, the podcast got better. Oh yeah, for sure. I totally agree with that, actually.
Oh, 100%.
It definitely made everything more relaxed. I hated fucking having the anxiety in the back of my head about having to leave straight to go to the work after this.
Chat, what are your
God,
thoughts on
dude.
what are your thoughts on having these longer podcasts? Is that you guys hate it? Is it too much? Let me know. Let's go to question 5. How many
think
dates? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think between an hour and a half and 2 hours is honestly really the sweet spot. I think an hour is a little too short, and I think over 2 hours is kind of getting towards too long.
Yeah. By the way, Epic Denver, he has 8 topics because they're a little bit shorter to talk about. Also, the one that we had, the questions that I had for you, I knew were going to take some time. Don't tell me they weren't good questions because I know they were, bitch.
Wait, which one?
His last one, he said it.
Oh yeah, Epic Denver's had. Dude, one topic was like 40 fucking
I
minutes,
know.
dude. The fucking natural disasters one took so long.
I know. That was a good question though.
It was fun too.
All right, so how many dates do you take a girl out before you can ask to split the bill?
I feel like this is the opposite of what you're asking. I feel like you split the bill the first time,
I love you for saying that.
right? And then like as you go, if we like each other, then we offer to take each other out, right?
Yeah, but I also am part of the group that will say like whoever offers the date should pay for it.
I get that too. But if like say you meet someone and like you're just talking to them every once in a while, say like you meet them at your job or you meet them at like a thing that you go to, like a group thing all the time, and you're just talking, you don't plan on dating, and then you're like, oh, we kind of like each other. We decide, hey, you know, if you want to go out sometime, and then like it's a more reciprocal, we both kind of just agree we want to do something, then I feel like you split the bill.
Or
Yeah.
just be the opposite. You can pay for the bill for the first time, and then like down the road, just be like, "No, you're paying for yourself, bitch."
Or what you do, yeah, that's another good point. If you're really into it and you're like, I want this date, you say, hey, you offer, you pay the bill, and then you wait for them to take you on a date. And if they don't,
Yeah.
you just stop talking to them.
Yeah, seriously.
You
No
wait for them
joke.
to initiate it. Yeah.
There's a fucking, we're adult, we're getting old. You gotta like set your expectations immediately.
Yeah.
In relationships now. Like I'm not trying to get into anything that's like got gray areas really for the most part. Like everything in life has gray areas, but
No pun intended. Us getting old, gray areas.
yeah, gray areas like but yeah, I just
It's God.
Honestly,
That's a
life would
touchy-
just be better if everyone would just pay their own fucking part. Right?
it would
That's right.
be.
I
It's
agree.
such
Yes.
less stress when, like, especially
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Money puts a damper on everything.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I was like, Steven always trying to get the senior special now. Like when we were playing the dice game, and I was like, it's just easier if everyone just buys their own shot. Because then you get into this constant spiral of, wait, who bought the last one? Oh, you got to buy the next one. Oh, who bought this one? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we go out and we buy around...
I like me and you do this a lot, but me and Matt like have this unspoken thing of we just buy and pay for each other's shit all the time. We just don't keep track of it.
Yeah.
But we both do it so much that it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me and you kind of do that too. Like.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as long as you kind of make it clear, you're like, listen, everyone.
I do things for people because I want to anyway. So.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what?
I'm pretty non. Like I don't expect shit from the things that I do.
Like this happened to me last night. Fuck, I almost forgot her name. Angie wanted to buy me a drink. And I said, how about we play rock, paper, scissors for a shot? And so I beat her. And so she bought 2 shots, but I think she was like pissed off about it. That she's like, I tried to buy him a drink, but then he wanted to do a fucking shot. And I'm like, are you really upset about this? Like,
she was drunk though too.
I know, but I'm like, what's going on here?
Are you really fucking upset about this?
And so I played again. I lost. I bought her a shot. I was like, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I feel like it's easier though. This is kind of about dates, so it's easier with friends. With shit like that.
Yeah.
Because we don't hold each other to any like standard. We don't like expect anything from each other. We're boys and we like to do shit for each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, how many times have you had that awkward situation where the waitress, whatever, slaps the fucking bill on the middle of the table, and you just like look at it, both of you do, and you're like,
I always just reach for it.
Yeah, I'll always just go for it first if it's that.
Just go for it.
If the girl looks at me,
if nothing's been established.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Steve. I know.
I was just gonna say, if the girl just looks at me, then I just already know that they are probably having that internal dialogue where they're like, "Fuck, should I pay it? Should he pay it?" I'm like, I'll just fucking real quick grab it. I'm paying.
Listen,
I pick it up and hand it to Amanda. Booty Sweat says, "Yeah, but you guys are married. It's all the same money at that point."
That's different.
I pick it up and hand it to Amanda.
But that's also a good thing too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you guys think that the traditional style of how this goes, obviously, is like the man just pays for the meal?
No,
pays
we're
for
way
the
past-
date is something that.
I think we're way past that.
Okay, but hold on a second. Is it worth it for a traditional girl though? Is it worth it for a girl who's gonna like, you're gonna pay for everything, but she's gonna literally be like a traditional wife 20, 40 years ago was? Because women aren't the same as they used to be.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Man, that's a good
if
question.
If someone's willing to give me peace, make my home life easy for me, and fucking, I don't need them. Especially if I'm doing good for myself, I don't need them to make money and bring money into the situation. I'd rather have someone that gives me peace.
You know, and that goes back to something we talked about a couple of weeks ago, where it's like, girls can really have it easy if they just do that. You know what I mean? Like if they just take care of us in ways that don't require money, I will literally pay for everything you want. You know what I mean? Like I will make sure that you're happy if you make sure I'm happy. That's the way it should be. But it's always just straight fucking chaos nowadays. And I don't want to date any of these goddamn bitches. I fucking hate all of them.
Dude. It's so hard to get into the dating pool these days. It's like not.
Dude,
literally, I just get anxiety even thinking about that. That's why I'm like, I'm not looking for anything. I'm just trying to get. I'm really just trying to get rich right now. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to figure out. I'm waiting for a brain thing to happen where I get an idea that makes me rich. That's basically.
You already did that fucking UFC hockey league, bro.
God damn it.
Like how I was
edit that out of the podcast.
I will.
It goes back to me talking about how like I always like to be alone when I'm out doing shit because I ain't gotta worry about shit. You know, you ain't gotta worry about no date, no paying for nothing. You know, you just pay for your own shit. You know, and
yeah, paying. I know couple. I actually know couples that do that. That they just pay for their own shit.
Own shit, yeah.
And man, that's got to be fucking gems of people to find, honestly.
Dude, it's
Because then it's like there's no expectation at all. Like everything that your relationship is based on is non-monetized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's freeing. That sounds fucking super freeing, right?
I will say the only thing that, not the only thing, but one of the major things that I liked about my marriage was that we didn't have a joint account. So it was always my money was mine, her money was hers, and it was kind of
Yeah.
like it was almost like a friendship as far as like, hey, who's
You
gonna
just
pay
help each other
Yeah.
because you knew you needed to. Like it was, yeah.
I feel like a lot of
that's
married
true.
people with the joint accounts fight over money more than somebody who don't have a joint account. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I would never have a joint account. Fuck that shit.
We have separate money, but she can also see my money. See, that to me is weird. I don't see a reason in my life where I have to show what I'm spending money on to anybody.
No, yeah.
Unless I'm buying a house or
I
something, you know what I mean?
had a conversation about this with someone, not about this exactly, but it was about you know how some people look at each other's phones?
Yeah.
Which to me, that is like, I don't care if you've been married for 100 years or if you're brand new in a relationship, there's certain things people need boundaries.
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the main ones that's very easy to practice is don't touch each other's phones.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If you have nothing to hide, it doesn't matter, too. But it's not about hiding something. Some shit, like my own personal dialogue, weird shit that I want to search that has nothing to do with cheating or anything else. Like it's things that are for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to know about every little personal thing that happens in my head. People need that internal space to like have things that are just for themselves. And your phone these days are kind of a reflection of your internal thoughts a little bit, right?
That's why I have 74 tabs open on my fucking Safari.
On your phone?
Yeah, 74 or
74 tabs?
hold on. I have
Dude, I always close my
74.
tabs.
I have 74 tabs. 74
Wait, how many-
tabs.
On your phone.
74 tabs open.
Hold on. I have.
Steve, you gotta do some maintenance, buddy.
No, these are just things that I jump back to every now and then to read, and I don't know.
I have one.
I have a crazy mind. All right,
Hold up.
fuck
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
open this up, and I swear to God, if it's Pornhub, I'm gonna kill myself. Nope.
You did it.
It's me showing Jess Whitaker who Lacey Mosley was. Can't really see that very well, but the singer of Flyleaf. She had no clue who
Yes.
she was.
98 tabs on his Chrome. See, I'm not crazy.
I got 98 tabs, but a bitch ain't one hit me.
On Mo Butt. All right, let's try and get through
Mo
these last three. Here I got.
What, are you in a hurry or something, Steve?
No, I just know that we said between 1:30 and 2, so I was just trying to figure it out. All right, fuck you guys. Love you.
Hey. If this happens to be the longest podcast ever, then it does.
All right, I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to make sure we make good content.
I just don't want to stop hanging out with my friends.
What do you think are some of the most innovative horror games that help define the genre?
Well, we can all agree Resident Evil, obviously.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's going to be
100%.
one of them. Anyone who knows me very well knows that Silent Hill is my favorite horror.
Silent Hill fucks super hard.
Yeah, it
Dude,
does.
Silent Hill is like, I mean, they're making more games. They got more movies coming out. I'm stoked for it.
I've never watched any of the movies.
Wow.
either.
They're not the greatest in the world.
Oh, really?
They literally, if you haven't played the games, you'd be confused as fuck. You'd be like, what the fuck's going on? You have no idea
Was
what's going on.
Resident Evil the like original zombie game besides Zombies Ate My Neighbors or whatever?
I think that was the original one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Zombies
would
Ate My
imagine
Neighbors
so.
was the
Like, I
original.
mean, it's got to be the biggest zombie game of all time for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It revolutionized horror and zombie genres.
Oh, Doom. I forgot about Doom.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, that was literally what I was gonna say. Is I feel like if you're
Yeah.
talking about early horror, Doom was pretty. Did you guys? I know I've talked to you about this, Steve. Has anybody ever played? There's two names for this game because one's on Sega and one's on SNES, but they're the same game. But the SNES version's called Out of This World.
No, I've never heard of it.
No.
It's probably the hardest game I've ever played.
Damn.
I played it as a kid and was never able to get out of the first like 2 screens.
It's a horror game.
It's like a horror survival. It's an SNES game, so it's linear, but it's a horror game. You start off, you fall into this cave basically, and you walk like a couple feet, and if you don't know that you can kick, a bug will kill you.
Oh my god.
So you squash the bug, and then you keep walking forward, and you see this beast in the background silhouette.
Oh my god.
And that's like the monster. One of many in the game. Apparently, never beat it. I've been planning to replay this game for a long time, but I'm traumatized. I'm terrified of it from my experience with as a kid. It's literally, I don't know if you wanna, dude, you should like try to pull up a YouTube video of just something from that game.
Okay.
It's bleak, and there's no, your character has no face, very simple graphics, and it's just a terrifying game, and it's so hard that you just die all the time, and everything scares the shit out of you or kills you.
One of the first horror game I ever played in my life. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It was called Hugo's House of Horrors. It was literally, you could run that bitch off of Windows. You could run it off Windows 95. Look it up. You can run it it was called Hugo's House of Horrors. So you had you had a little guy who was going into a haunted house, but you only could use the arrow keys to move him. And when you walked up to like an object or a door, you actually had to type in "open door," and he hit enter.
Oh, shit.
And he'll go in the house, and you have to like move, and you're trying to save a girl that he loves. It was the most. I think you could run the bitch off of DOS. To be honest with you, I think you could run it off of DOS.
Damn, dude.
All right, check this out.
Hugo's House of Horrors was
Out of
literally
this
the
world.
most. I think it innovated horror genres.
Plus there's someone playing it
Revolutionized
too.
it.
Oh god, there's an
Yeah.
intro.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
There was that.
For your finger.
Of course, as you just said, Resident
Oh my
Evil.
god, my gun is that
The games we
ammo?
have today, I mean, they scare the shit out of me.
Is this the game, Danny, you're talking about?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
game.
Okay, let's try not to use out my gun this time.
Yeah, that almost looked like
Oh, I
Hugo's
love that.
House of Horrors in a way. That looked like
God,
almost looked
fire,
like it.
fire. Oh my god, I didn't pick up the gun. Hang on. Ah! Oh, I can see where this is
It's
going
like it's kind of a puzzle game, I guess.
Oh,
Like
no, it was out of power. I forget if you can.
it's like an alien world puzzle, weird fucking game with just creepy fucking weird shit in it. I don't know why
Here it is.
I don't know why the game scared me so
yeah.
much as a kid, but I think it was
I
just the
love that.
simplicity of it and how bleak everything was.
I will say
Yeah,
that
that
those
looks
guys are. Yeah. Oh shit! You're just getting crushed by rocks and shit. There's Derek's favorite part. Rock falls and he dies.
You die. Yeah, the whole game had like weird scenes like this where it was like,
I'm
this shit was
terrified
so
now.
hard. The controns were not easy. Like watching it happen.
Damn it.
Yeah, you just get
Damn
tore
it.
up by random shit. Like
Jesus
Nope,
Christ.
it's okay.
How many times you
Soldier
died
on
by?
Dreamcast? No, I don't remember that
Okay,
game.
that is the 6th time I've tried that.
The only game I played from Dreamcast, I played a few games, was How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Phantasy Star Online.
I will say a major horror kind of like not really a horror game, but like a thriller. Back in the day, Clue. Remember that
Yeah.
the board game?
Yep.
Clue.
Think about
Oh,
how
yeah.
that changed fucking shit. I mean, now you're thinking about finding killers and finding clues. I mean, that's
I got you.
That had to
yeah,
have
that's
been-
very.
Yeah. Yeah, that was big. What else?
Rock falls in with
Parasite.
us.
You remember Parasite Eve?
yeah. I remember
It
Parasite
was like
Eve.
Parasite Eve was
Come
like
in.
it was a whole.
All right, I'm still sick.
I feel like
I mean, I'm just.
let's
There's
see
nothing
what
I can
else,
probably do about it. I'm just gonna ride it out.
what other horror games would be? Like,
I'm trying
big,
not
big
to.
for it? You know, there was a game called Seventh Guest. Have you ever heard of that game?
No.
What game?
Seventh Guest. Puzzle horror game about just like a haunted mansion you're in, solving puzzles to try and find out what happened to
Luigi's
people
Mansion?
dying. Yeah, but
Luigi's
a
Mansion.
great game. I'll probably be playing that in October once I figure out the title for that. Winter of Horror.
You know what was a kind of fucking. What was a fucking really creepy game that's not a horror game is Majora's Mask, which is my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah.
The more that you fucking look into and watch that game, like and try and or if you play, have you ever played? Have either of you ever played it?
Nope.
No, I never played that one.
Majora's Mask was the direct sequel to Ocarina of Time.
You remember Fatal Frame?
Yes, I know Fatal Frame, but I never played it.
Oh my God, Fatal Frame! You take pictures of ghosts, like dead people, pretty much.
I've seen it. I've watched people play it. I've never played it.
Love Fatal Frame.
Lork, what up?
That was huge.
What up, dude?
Hey.
Lork sent me the funniest Snapchats today. He goes, "It's Rage Day. I'm raging," and he eats a donut. He's like, "I'm raging," and then he sends me another one. He drinks like a little like cup of milk or something. He's like, "We're raging."
He's like, "We're raging, guys."
Rage on sugar, baby.
So funny, dude.
I'm raging so much, I'm gonna eat a whole fucking can of Cajun seasoning.
No, don't do that. Why do you have? Wait, do you have a can of Cajun seasoning next to you?
No.
All right. All right.
I have a Monster that I took 2 sips off of, but then I was getting heart palpitations, so I started drinking beer.
Oh, because
God.
that's the cure-all.
I mean, it made me feel better.
All right. Shotgun.
Oh. Why, yes.
Spooky, did you finish that beer?
Can I take a bathroom break while you guys do that?
Yeah,
really
take a
quick?
piss, bro.
This guy's watching Mulan.
I'm watching Mulan.
Elon Musk.
Musk. Oh my God! Did we just do it back? That was crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Do you have to piss?
Yep. Great mindset. I do, but
Go for it.
I got a huge bladder. I can hold it.
Go for it, broski. You're gonna feel a lot better.
All right, fine.
I'll talk to the people. What's up, you dickheads in chat?
Wow.
Wow, there's the slap.
Wow.
So, Summer Nostalgia is back. I want to be playing that tonight. I know everyone wants to play D&D. Maybe I'll just skip it and play D&D with you guys. I wanted to play some Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1. That was on the list. Had to take a couple weeks off, obviously, for my mom. So, I was going to restart it. But if everyone wants to play D&D, it looks like everyone is off. Credo, are you home? Or are you working? I know you went to nights. Let me know. I'm down for whatever. I'm also down for some fucking Bobble League too. That shit was crazy fun. I love how look Dashma's thing is just like the ocean, just in the background. It's like he just got lost at sea. Where did he go? You just see some ocean and a lonely microphone. It's beautiful. Is anybody in chat? Am I just talking to myself again? All right, I'll get loaded for a shotgun.
I'm here.
Hey. Motion
Spooky
in the
must
ocean.
have a big bladder too.
Oh no.
Yeah, I do.
Is my
Yeah, me and Steve always talk about. Steve thinks that I piss for a long time.
did we lose
Well,
the stream?
Steve goes in the bathroom for 10 seconds and comes back out.
I know.
I know, dude. He's the fastest pisser I've ever seen.
Everyone's buffering.
Oh, God.
Hold on, we're buffering
Where
at the
were we?
moment.
Oh, yeah. We were at
Buffer
Castaneda.
shits.
When we were at Castaneda the other night, he walks in the bathroom. I swear to God, I couldn't even count to 10. He comes back out. I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
I piss really fast. I have strong Kegels. Wait, hold on. I gotta switch this so that we can.
Oh, I do hella Kegels, dude.
Low latency's got to get turned off for a second so that we can get back to no buffering here. My bitrate went out. Did I just lose internet? Is
No,
it
I
not
think
working?
we're good now. You did for a second. Oh, it's buffering again. Never mind.
It's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging like hell. Hold on.
On Mobutt. I just realized that was pinned.
It says live unstable.
Mm.
I'm connected right to the modem, so it's as good as it can
All right, I'm not ashamed about how hungover my face looks anymore, or how sick that I look. I'm taking the glasses off.
All right, hold on. We're coming down. Bitrate is improving.
The bit rate is improving.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Yeah.
I think that we're fucked, right?
God damn it.
Issue.
Why is it always at like the 1.5 hour mark that shit goes awry?
I know, right? It's
It's
terrible.
like your cell phone. It's like when you pay off your cell phone, they just know you paid it off, and they're like,
I know, right? It's fucking
they're gonna
cocksuckers.
fuck you so hard right now. Like,
Chat, whenever you hear this, please let us know that you're back in and it's looking all right. I was looking for you guys still laggy.
Still, everything looks good now.
Okay.
It still says we have 9 viewers too.
Yeah, so yeah, it
But
looks
that
good now.
doesn't. But that's not. That may not be completely accurate.
Yeah, my stream deck says 8, so it's probably close. Chatty chat. Hello. We're way behind actually. I'm going
I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand to the camera. Let me know when you see it.
I'm gonna refresh.
I'm gonna refresh.
I see your hand.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. Refresh seemed to be the way to go.
Everyone, refresh, please.
How do you do that? I don't know.
F5.
bleed.
I just shoved a nuke up my pussy.
I just shoved a nuke up my pussy. Gucci? Looks
Yeah.
good.
Guys,
Looks good on my
everything
end.
Looks good to me.
All right.
Everything looks
So
great.
shotgun. Cheers,
Chat's
boys.
just quiet as fuck.
Yeah, I know. Cheers. Spooky, you have
Gentlemen.
until 1:48, sir.
1:48 in the morning.
1:48 a.m. Six 48. I said 148.
Your burps at the beginning of the gin and juice song.
That's actually somebody pissing.
No, someone pisses and they burp.
I
Yeah.
thought someone was pouring up a double cup.
All right, so I want to talk about most memorable and notorious video game villains and bosses, like top tier,
Man,
big shit.
I gotta definitely say that it took me literal years of my life to beat Culex from the Final Fantasy boss, but from Mario RPG version.
Culex, yeah.
Do you guys, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that boss. I know the name sounds familiar.
It's a secret boss in Super
Oh,
Mario
that's right.
RPG.
You did show me that.
Yeah. It's literally, it's a boss from Final Fantasy, but it's in Super Mario RPG as a secret boss.
Right.
Harder,
Obviously.
way harder than beating the game. It's so much harder than the actual final boss.
I feel like most notorious bosses. I mean, you got to go with like fucking Bowser, obviously.
Oh, you mean just like, I thought you meant like notorious as in like for a reason of being notorious.
Well, yeah, no, like notoriously hard to beat or just like most popular.
Most memorable.
Yeah.
Oh, it literally says memorable and notorious. I'm stupid.
Sephiroth for one, absolutely.
Sephiroth,
Sephiroth.
King K. Rool.
Is this all Final Fantasy?
No, King K. Rool is from Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Donkey
yeah, yeah.
Kong technically was a villain in the original Mario
That's
game.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
How do you think Mario got his start?
What's a what's not a Dark Souls boss, but like what's a boss that everybody like obviously nowadays obviously Millennia is probably like the most fucking notorious boss right now. I feel like
Yeah.
Millennia from Elden Ring,
Ender Dragon, maybe.
the Ender Dragon, yeah.
Fucking.
Man,
God, I mean,
feel like
I honestly
I should
fucking.
have so many more of these.
I feel like Shao Kahn back in the day.
Shao Kahn was
I
Shao
mean,
Kahn
what
was a badass.
in 2 and 3 especially.
Shane Tsung.
Not even that difficult to beat Shang Tsung, honestly. I feel like the
No.
endurance matches were harder than the two
You know what
boss
the
fights.
easiest way to beat Shang Tsung was use a character that's shitty.
Yeah, well, honestly, you just have to fucking just jump kick him over and over again to hit him in the
That's how
corner.
it worked in Final Fantasy VIII. If you didn't level up your characters, every boss was only corresponding to how leveled up you were. Like every
Yeah, so
enemy,
you just had to have
everything.
one broken mechanic. There's a boss fight in Elden Ring. Is basically just mimics your person and you have to fight yourself. And all you do is before you walk in the boss room, you take everything off and you get naked with no weapons in. And then as soon as you get in, you pause and you put all your shit back on, you can rape his ass.
That's fantastic.
I'm thinking of the original Pokemon, Gary. He was a fucking villain.
Oh, Gary, dude, have you guys watched any of the new Pokemon shit? Like the on TV Pokemon shit? Like fucking all the shit that's on Netflix or whatever?
Not since they retired Ash, no.
Well, I have a kid, so I've seen all of it.
Yeah.
Dude, Gary is like a good guy in the newest series.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Because there's this new guy named Go, G-O-H, and it's obviously to correspond with Pokemon Go. That's when he came out. And he's like the new, like, Ash's best friend type deal, right? Mm-hmm. And Ash and Go, like, in the last part of the newest series, they split up. And Go literally teams up with Gary. Gary is his like there's this whole like good guy Gary arc. It's so crazy to me.
Oh my god.
Gary was such an asshole back then.
It took me so long in the original Pokemon games to get through the Elite Four.
Dude, have you guys obviously you haven't seen this, but I'm gonna spoil it for you. Ash finally wins the Pokemon Championship.
No,
About fucking
really?
time, honestly.
It's officially Ash's arc has officially ended, by the way.
I feel like the
Jesus.
first season of Pokemon, it was 81 episodes, right? All this shit just to get
You're
to the
back.
fucking Pokemon
Listen,
League.
he finally became the very best, like no one ever was.
He loses to a Pikachu in the first season.
Yeah, dude, Greedo, I agree with you. I fucking can't stand Go either. He's a fucking little cuck, dude. But honestly, I feel like the best character in Pokemon is definitely Brock, dude. Brock is the best Pokemon character in all of Pokemon series, like show wise.
Now, have you ever played The Evil Within?
No, I have not played that.
Never played The Evil Within. Have you? Okay. The final boss in that game to me is like the most diabolical, like, I don't know, badass, very like last boss that I've ever played in a video game before, honestly. I know it's a game that most people haven't played. The Evil Within, going back to like with games, the difficulty of that game is unbelievable. And when you get to the final boss, it's crazy hard.
I think a pretty notorious one too for like just being memorable and notorious is Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls. It's the first.
Souls, yeah.
It's not the first two boss fight that you do, because in Dark Souls there's a lot of like boss fights where it's two bosses at once, and Ornstein and Smo is literally known as like the Dark Souls skill check. Because like you can get through a lot of Dark Souls like just being persistent, but if you get to Ornstein and Smo and you don't completely understand the mechanics of the game, you will die every time. It's just like you have to understand the mechanics of the game to beat those bosses. It's like it's literally like a stopping point, like a skill. They call it the Dark Souls skill check, is being able to beat Ornstein and Smo.
I've never even played Dark Souls. I need to go through that series. I know it's hard as fuck.
Such a fantastic series, dude.
Yeah.
The first one, I recommend playing the first one, unless Derek has a PS5 now. I actually recommended that he play Demon Souls first, because it's technically the first game, and they have they have a remake on PS5, which is absolutely gorgeous. Such a good remake. The graphics are amazing. So I recommended that he play that first, and then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2, because you're gonna hate Dark Souls 2. It's the worst Dark Souls game. Not because it's a bad game, but because it's probably the most unfair and fucked up one. And the story, everything about it is very weird and very not like the regular Dark Souls series. And then Dark Souls 3, which is arguably what people say is the best one, is literally Dark Souls 1, but like years later and just polished and more and better and a different story.
Okay.
So it'll take you a while to get through them, but honestly, they're worth playing. I think the Dark Souls series changed like my outlook on what a lot of things that I like about video games.
Yeah.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle to get through some of them, but I still haven't beat Dark Souls 3. I still haven't played through all the way through it. But just playing through Dark Souls 1 was like, it took me months and months and months. I gave up a couple times and didn't play for months, and then played again until eventually I beat it. And then like the feeling of beating that game was like, it was such a good accomplishment. And then looking back on it, I'm like, dude, this game is incredibly well made too. All the lore, all the interconnectivity of the way the map works, like and the different ways you can literally do that game a billion different ways.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
such a good game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I know I had mentioned it before with hardest bosses, but I feel like Metal Gear, when you fight Metal Gear, when you had like Liquid Snakes in there,
Yeah.
one of the most epic fucking boss battles that I've ever done. You know what I mean? It's just like you're a human versus this giant fucking nuclear machine. Like, I mean,
Can I send you a video, Steve?
yeah.
I wanna give Barb a shout out here for creating one of the craziest boss fights in Super Mario World of all time.
Yeah, when you first looked at Metal Gear, you're like, there's no fucking way I'm winning.
Yeah, you're like,
not
I'm
beating
fighting
this shit.
that thing?
I'm fighting that. Like,
By the way, it has a rail gun? What?
Okay, I'm just gonna use the first one, and I'll send you this one. Hold up. So Barb and a couple of other streamers that also like they do they make ROM hacks. We've talked about ROM hacks on here a couple times. Most of them are made from Super Mario World, but there's a bunch of different ones. It's a Super Mario World ROM hack, completely custom created, and this is one of the craziest boss fights I've ever seen. Like all custom code and shit. I don't know how to direct message anymore. There we go. I sent it to you on Discord.
Let me switch this because it's gonna block the cameras. Put me up. Grab this. Oh, is there a way for me to pull it out? Oh, there we go. Copy this link. Get back here.
Frank Horrigan, Fallout 2. Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy. I didn't even remember that was a thing.
I couldn't get into Fallout. I'm not a huge sandbox guy. Like, I couldn't get into Fallout much.
All right. Mute the music here. Let's take a look at this boss battle. Am I on the right one? Okay, cool. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. Ooh, the music's already good. Oh my fucking god, what? Is this Barb playing it?
No, this isn't Barb playing it, but he made the game, so.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy
Dude, you have to know exactly what you're doing.
If you have played Super Mario World, you know how hard this is.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
This is not the hardest Super Mario World boss by any means.
Oh my god.
Wait, were those little flames?
Yeah, you couldn't touch any of those.
Oh my god.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is like, yeah.
It's giving me anxiety.
The floor is ice. The floor is ice right now too.
Dude, this is making my anxiety fucking fly right now.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
So wild.
Oh, Jesus, the hammers.
Oh, he missed that one too.
Holy fucking shit.
Got him. Got him.
God of the
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus Christ.
So how long do you think it would take you to win that, to beat that?
Dude, that's a like 20 to 30 hour ordeal for me. I'm not that good at fucking.
I don't think I'd ever
Dude,
beat that.
I've watched streamers that spent like 40, 50 hours trying to beat that boss.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow. That is some bullshit, dude.
Yeah, any other
so,
notable bosses?
Shout out Barb, baby. Let's
yeah,
go.
fucking love Barb.
God.
Sorry. Had to. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like, nope.
The Ghost Pirate LeChuck.
Oh, dude, LeChuck. How could I forget LeChuck?
I don't know how that just literally just came into my brain. It was like you need to mention this.
Oh man, it's so good. fucking love Monkey Island, man. That and King's Quest for me are like the best like puzzle adventure games.
Yeah.
King's Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a million of them.
Dude, King's Quest had some fucking puzzles, man. You have
Oh yeah, it's another fucking point and click game. I've seen it. I've never played any of the King's Quest games.
Love them.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to be mega into point and click games.
Oh, Elgato Cam Hub.
Oh my shit! Did my shit just die for no reason?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's super cool.
Bar butt
Love when that
purples.
happens.
A lot of butt spot attacking the fucking emotes again. When you get your camera back on.
Camera hub literally just died. Hold on, 1 second.
No
I'm
problem.
working on it, guys.
No problem.
None.
I think that we're fucked, right?
Okay, just is working now. Cool.
Damn, I didn't even hit the rage initiated one this podcast. Oh, real. Oh, real? Oh, well.
Rage initiated.
There it is, baby. Courtesy of Dashma, ladies and gentlemen. Custom soundbite.
got shunning?
We're got shunning. And then we got one more topic, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. Save the best for last.
Oh shit.
Very well.
Spooky. That beer should be done 6:48.
Oh, fuck.
Now you have until 7:03.
To drink the next one.
Yeah.
7:03.
Well, technically, we're gonna do another shotgun in the podcast, so you're gonna have to slam one of those. Can you slam half one? You
Fuck you, Danny.
Who played it? Who played it? Booty sweat. Fuck you, Danny. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Oh shit.
By the way, you finding that soundbite? Serendipity, baby.
Serendipity.
Literally the perfect thing for this podcast.
Yeah, I know. I just
Fuck you, Danny.
happened to walk into that.
Oh ho ho.
Ready?
Damn,
Ready.
dude, we're only 9 away from the new fucking.
I know. We're
emotes.
so close.
Oh my god, dude.
And you know what sucks is I don't know how sub points work, but I think they reset every single month, right?
No.
Oh, they don't?
Whoever's still subbed, you just get the same amount of sub points. It's weird because there's like barely a difference between subs and sub points.
Yeah, it says 40 subs.
Everything
40
technically
41
resets
subs.
every month anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Because I
So-
thought that yours and Booty Sweat's
Well,
resub
here's
would
the
have counted.
thing. Your sub points never go down,
I think they do.
right? No, I think your sub points is how many you've had all together ever. Like your highest amount, right? I don't know what that was that I just did.
Yeah, I guess that makes
I
sense.
kind of hate myself
I
for
don't
it.
know what that was.
I kind of hate myself for doing that.
All right, let's do the last fucking topic. Are you ready? You are a wrestler in the WWE. What is your fucking entrance song?
Oh god.
Are we
gonna play all of them?
So I already have one in mind. I already do.
Okay.
When Darkness Falls by Killswitch Engage.
Oh, you
All right, hold on. 154.30. Got to make sure I edit that out.
I was honestly, because I know I didn't say it this whole time, I was just gonna wait till the end of the podcast and play this. Oh god. Anyways, sorry. Back to your regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably get copyright strikes, but I want to show you which one I would play.
You ain't gotta get a copyright strike, bro. This is fucking America.
Oh, to get muted. Well, actually, that's the one I'm not even posting.
Yeah,
That's the
there's no
problem.
fucking, there's no VOD. It doesn't
That's
matter.
right.
Play the goddamn song.
Da-da-da-da. Let me get to it. I just like the intro, the way it sounds. I think it would be a good song.
Oh, I gotta actually turn the thing on the left.
All right, I'm gonna play this. Hopefully, I don't get an ad. I got an ad. So hold on one sec.
Dude, my premium account.
You don't have uBlock, dude?
No, not yet.
Dude, my
It
my
takes like
premium
6
account,
seconds to fucking hook up.
Well, no one really even told me about it. I didn't even know what that is. All right, you
my
ready?
premium and Spotify account are going up $1 each month.
Ooh, dangerous. All right, here's mine. If you can hear it.
Yes, Booty Sweat. 9 more subs to unlock it. Unlock the new emote. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Come
dude.
on, baby, right?
Memory unlocked again.
Dude, it's fucking perfect for it.
It's very WWE too.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
100%.
Ooh.
I have mine,
All right.
but this is like, you have to understand that I literally it's just the intro of this song always makes me want to like, it just makes me want to beat people's faces in. There's not even any lyrics to the beginning of it. The part that I
Reminds me of Step Brothers.
you
This
want it
just
on
must be
Discord.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry.
Or,
I'm so
or
slow,
you can send it
Steve.
in chat too.
Wait, is there? Why is there? Okay, yeah, it is. All right.
All right.
It's just the heaviest intro to a song that I've ever heard in my entire life. And I would just want to like come in ready to fuck people up, you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
I would definitely be the biggest heel in the in
Oh,
the
for
WWE,
sure.
dude. The biggest heel of all time. I think Bimp might be my fucking WWE character. It's just too bad I'm not 7 foot tall.
So much anticipation. Does it ever break in, or is it just?
It does.
Dude, yes.
that's yeah.
Oh, you gotta come out in the fucking Baphomet fucking mask and everything. Just,
Yeah,
just
I know, right?
you are Satan himself.
The intro, like you should already be in the ring by now. Before
Damn it.
the intro,
You guys are gonna hear this before I do, but you're gonna know the point. It's the point where it just breaks open here. Hold up. You're probably about to hear it. It's just like right now, probably.
Oh man,
God, that's so good, dude.
killer, fucking killer.
That shit makes me want to stomp baby puppies, dude.
All right, Spooky, what you got? We got two really good ones right now.
Well, I
If the South would have won. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
well, I'm on a tablet, so I can't really play shit. But
Just tell them what it is.
Yeah, tell me what it is. I'll look it up. What song do you think?
when darkness falls.
Oh, that's right.
Falls by Kill switch engage.
Or do you mean tears don't fall from Bullet for My Valentine?
For about $1.
For about $1. Hold on. 6 seconds.
Hacksaw Jim Dougie, baby.
Oh my god, how many ads can I get? Fucking hate ads. Although I respect it. Oh Jesus, okay. Oh, you're coming straight out into it? Like going heavy right away? All right, I'm digging it. All right, so what would be your wrestler name? Change the color of lights. The Demolisher. All right. We're going old school, like 1980s wrestling names.
Yeah.
What color would you like, Cat? I don't know what I would go with. Trying to think of names that I gave myself when I was purple. All right, perp it is. I guess I should have just been the doctor, right?
Yeah, the doctor, Dr. Steve even.
I come out there with like fucking a scalpel, and that's how I just cut people.
What if you were just DJ Dr. Steve still? And your whole getup was like you were a DJ, but you were also a doctor. Here's a lab coat and a laptop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you, Danny?
130 pounds.
Yeah.
He is from.
What do you think?
Did you say 130 pounds?
Yeah.
I think you're a little low there, bro.
Yeah. You need about 100 more pounds, right? Has there ever been a wrestler that was 130 pounds? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who?
Dude, there was lots of like fucking tiny ass wrestlers, right?
Like even Rey Mysterio had to have been at least 180.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like
Dude,
140 or 150 the most.
No
Rey Mysterio
way.
was so small.
Oh yeah. Or Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle was like fucking 70 pounds. He was a midget.
Well, that doesn't count.
Rey Mysterio said 175.
175.
I mean, they were all
Yeah, I
fucking
guess.
bulky dudes. I mean, there's no 130 is
Yeah.
a really.
Dude, Rey Mysterio in his picture looks high as a fucking kite, dude. Did you see that?
Lucha Libres, baby.
He's like,
Oh man.
all those guys were high on something, dude. They were doing poppers and shit back then.
What do you think are some of the best wrestling names? I mean, The Undertaker for sure. What a fucking
Yeah.
perfect
Stone
fucking
Cold
persona.
Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with
The
Stone Cold.
Rock. Come on,
Yeah.
all the simple ones are so good.
Ugh. And to think he
Maybe
started
we're-
with Rocky Balboa, like, come on.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the pretty face, and he finally started talking to himself in the third person and changed that all
Yeah.
around.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Do you smell? Because I smell it.
Dude, I used to love
I
the,
think Mankind is a good wrestling name because it's out there as fuck, just like he was.
Dude, one of the only persons that could be 3 different people. Dude Love, Mankind, and oh fuck, what was the third one? Was
I
he
don't
just
even
Mick
know.
Foley?
Yeah, Mick Foley.
Yeah.
He went to Mick Foley, yeah.
Oh, Cactus Jack,
remember-
that's right. Cactus fucking
Oh my
Jack.
god, yeah, he was like 4 people.
Do you remember The Godfather?
Yeah, I remember The Godfather.
Dude,
The pimp.
honestly though, just because who he was and just being the person that has that name, Andre the Giant.
Oh, yes.
Come on, what a good name, dude.
And you know what? The Big Show, he originally was called The Giant. Do you remember that?
Oh, really? I did not know that. No.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only
that
remember
was his
him
name.
as the Big Show.
Yeah, that was his name originally. And then I
Do you know what Triple H it means? What that stands for?
Hunter Hearst
Hunter
Helmsley.
Helmsley.
Oh, it's because that's his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really.
his
He's got 3 H's in his name.
Yeah.
God,
His
his
name-
parents
no.
hated him.
His actual name is Paul Levisque. It's not Hunter at all.
Yeah, but he wanted to play he was playing like a British royalty, like Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And that's
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He was
Helmsley.
literally like.
Then he became a
his name was
biker.
Helmsley.
What the?
But his name is Paul Levisque.
Okay.
dude, the British
God, I'm trying
Bulldog. The British Bulldog was a fucking monster too. You remember him?
I'm trying to think of really obscure fucking wrestling shit right now. I used to play a lot of wrestling video games, and I watched wrestling when I was a kid a little bit.
Oh, dude. I met John Cena in 2006.
Fuck John Cena.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that kid's just helping kids with cancer and shit. I don't fuck with him.
He's too nice for a wrestler.
We went on a Make-A-Wish Foundation trip.
Oh my
and they
god!
closed
You just said he's helping kids with cancer. And you're like, I just went on a Make-A-Wish trip and I got to meet him.
Make-A-Wish trip in 2006. They flew us to Chicago. We had ringside tickets to Raw.
Wait, why?
Wait, how did
who's
you
the
get on
Make-A-Wish?
Make-A-Wish?
My stepbrother.
Did you just wish to be more successful or something?
I may have.
Wait, your stepmother got a Make-A-Wish? I thought that was only for kids.
Brother.
Brother.
My stepbrother has a neurological disorder, brain disorder.
Okay.
And he got accepted into the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they flew us to Chicago to meet John Cena. That was his wish, so they fulfilled it. Not only that, we went to go across the street from the stadium in Chicago. We went to go meet him, and then we went to. They gave us ringside tickets to Raw that night. It was 2006, so it was like at his prime, pretty much.
Yeah.
How did you see him?
We took pictures with him. I stood right behind John Cena.
Doesn't make any sense. You can't see him.
Oh yeah, you're right. I will tell you this. After every Raw or SmackDown show, when it goes off the air, they do an extra match at the end of the night.
Somebody played "Fuck You, Danny" again. Booty sweat. That's becoming my favorite soundbite of all time.
It's literally gonna be. Just give it 2 podcasts. You're gonna
I
hear
know.
it every 5 minutes, dude. I swear to God.
Sorry, Spooky. Go
Okay,
ahead.
well, how do you guys feel about Gold Dust?
Oh God, Goldust.
The gay wrestler.
Oops. I don't know if gay is the right word. Use your proper fucking.
They were talking.
whatever.
They were talking about that on the Joe Rogan podcast because Joe was like, "Could you imagine if there was like a gay wrestler out there that just came out and was doing gay shit?" And then Tony
Like,
Hinchcliffe
yeah, it
goes,
was Gold
"This
Dust."
goes, yeah, there was. It's Gold Dust."
Yeah, he was mega gay. I'm not
By
gonna
the
play
way,
the soundbite, don't worry.
not a sound, a son of the great Dusty Rhodes.
Yep.
Tony Rhodes, yeah.
He must be so disappointed.
His name was Dustin Rhodes, and then you got Cody Rhodes right now. Right, is that his name, Cody? The one wrestling now with
I
the
have no
bleach
idea.
blonde hair. We were talking about this the other
Yeah.
night, Danny. We were watching wrestling. Remember, we were like, "Man, it's just not the same as the Attitude Era."
No.
Oh yeah,
God,
dude.
no.
The Attitude Era was the golden years, dude.
So good, so fucking
Dude,
good.
man.
What was it? WrestleMania last year. I think it was last year. They had Stone Cold did his last match against Kevin Owens.
That was
Last
embarrassing.
year?
Yep.
Yeah, last year he did. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
it
Stone
was
Cold-
not
What
good,
a
Danny.
fucking- listen, what a legend,
Yeah.
by the way. Stone Cold Steve Austin is the best
Yeah.
wrestler of all time.
Look up last year's WrestleMania 2022. Look it up. You'll see Stone Cold. He went to his last match with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens had his own little show that he had on the ring, and Stone Cold came out. He's like, "You got that stupid haircut, that stupid fucking smirk on your face." He's like, "I had my first match here in Dallas, Texas. Our last match is going to be here in Dallas, Texas."
Can I get a hell yeah?
Dude, who do you think is the better smack talker, The Rock or Stone Cold? That's
Man,
a hard one.
Very hard, dude.
That's so fucking
very
hard.
That is.
I feel like The Rock was a little bit more eloquent with
Creative.
the way that he talked shit. Yeah, a little more creative. But dude, nobody says shit to Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yeah.
dude.
No.
Not even, dude.
You don't talk shit to Stone Cold Steve Austin and get away from it.
He fucking beat up Mike Tyson, quote unquote, in the ring.
yeah.
Do you remember when Donald Trump tackled Mr. McMahon?
Yeah.
He tackled Mr.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
whoa, whoa. Booty Sweat says, I don't know if Stone Cold is the best wrestler. Like, do you think he's just not a good wrestler? Because I think he's an incredible wrestler.
Okay, so I think the best WrestleMania match.
Like he's
in all
not an
time-
acrobatic guy.
You know what? A
No.
lot of the people in the business, I've watched a lot of interviews from like wrestlers, and they always like rate their top people, and they say Shawn Michaels in the ring is the best wrestler.
But wrestling is acting. Let's get that out of the way.
Right.
As far as
So
acting goes,
that's why I think Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the best, because he's his character like 100% through, and he does really good work. He doesn't try to be flashy. He does everything like, dude, if you watch old like Attitude Era shit, it really looks like he looks closer like he's actually hurting people than most other people do. 'Cause
Yeah.
he probably was. He was probably being like, "Fuck you, I'm actually gonna hit you because I don't."
Dude,
like
my
most
favorite
of
thing
you."
that he does is when he does these like middle finger things and then he drops an elbow.
Yeah. The fucking. Yes.
It's so good.
God, dude, I always go back to that fucking grocery store of him and beating up Booker T in the grocery
Yes.
store. I'm like, this is never gonna happen again on TV, ever, dude. Nothing like that, even close to that, will ever happen on TV ever again.
Paul went to Mr. McMahon's. He went to the WWE headquarters and he took over as CEO for one day.
I remember that.
Oh my God! He told a lady, a secretary at the front desk. She picked up the phone. Thank you for calling the World Wrestling. He's like, "What the hell was that?" He's like, "No, you pick up that phone. You say, what the hell do you want?" And as he's walking to the elevator, you hear her pick up the phone. What the hell do you want? Like.
Yeah, just great story writing, great fucking people. I mean, it all just came together at the right time during that era. So good.
There was a whole like Raw versus SmackDown thing too. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Which side were you guys on?
I was Raw.
I was Raw all day.
Raw,
baby.
yeah, Raw for sure.
SmackDown didn't even have half the shit that Raw had for like years, dude. John
Raw
Cena
was so good.
John Cena was on SmackDown, and when he went to Raw, the ratings fucking flew through the roof.
Dude, like I was already out of watching wrestling by the time John Cena was a thing. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I followed it just because I still thought that wrestling is funny. Like, you know what I mean? I still kind of like followed shit, and obviously John Cena is a huge superstar. You couldn't not know who he is.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But like the days of when I actually watched wrestling was like Kane, The Undertaker, Goldust, Mick Foley, fucking Stone Cold and The Rock, fucking
Yeah, the Dudley
Triple
Bros,
H,
the Dudley Boys,
Dudley Bros, the Hardy Brothers,
the Hardy Brothers.
Rey Mysterio, obviously.
When
Yeah,
I worked
fucking
at
Jake the
Winn-Dixie
Snake.
Heathrow,
Jake
Bubba Ray-
the Snake
DDP,
was-
remember fucking Diamond Dallas
Dude.
Page, baby?
when I
DDP,
worked at
Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle.
Yes, all the good shit.
I was at the Winn-Dixie Heathrow, Lake Mary for the longest time, and Bubba Ray Dudley lived behind the store. So he'd come in the store like every night, around like 10:45, right before
Are you
we closed.
serious?
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah.
Dude, Bubba Ray Dudley, I would have fucking shit my pants to meet him as a kid.
Right?
He's a dick. He's an asshole. Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
He's a redneck.
Yeah. You guys remember fucking Yokozuna?
Yokozuna.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course, dude.
His
The
fucking
makeup
finishing
is
move was
weird. I don't know.
sitting on someone's face, basically.
Yeah. You remember Sexual Man Chocolate? What's his name?
Sexual
God, what
man
was his name?
chocolate?
Yeah, big gigantic black dude. What was his name?
Mark
Danny.
Henry,
Yeah, Mark Henry.
Oh, Mark Henry,
Mark
the world's
Henry?
strongest man. Yeah.
the world's strongest man. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting like
Yep.
4 frames out of Danny right now. 4 frames a second.
Oh, really? Nice. It's because I'm trying to search shit at the same time.
I can't even
My
see
fucking
Danny right
internet's blowing dick right now.
now. I can't even see Danny. There you go. Hey.
All right, so let's make a deal, Spooky. You have to chug half a beer. We're gonna do our last shotgun. You got a glass?
Chug
Yeah.
a whole beer.
You should chug a whole beer. Get a
Don't
glass.
be a pussy.
Get a glass and just chug one with us. Doesn't matter how long
I'll
it takes
try.
you. Don't say I'll try. Say I'll do. Do or
All right,
do
well,
not.
there
There
you
is
go.
no try. Yoda.
I have my little DoorDash bag here, and I went. It's gone. All of my beer is gone.
Well, go grab one more beer. You finished 12?
All right, I will grab. I did like 9 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go grab one more beer. We're gonna do the final shotgun. Let me play the song.
All right, it's gonna be warm though. But
Final shotgun, final shotgun, final shotgun,
The final shotgun. That's Rage. Spencer, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
doing
is
this
going
one
to
with the
chug.
mini claymore, guys.
Love that claymore. Whoosh. Oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot I still have the Kraken. Yeah, fill up that screen.
Fill it up, babies.
All right, do you want to pour
I'd
it
like
into
to
a
use,
glass?
great weapon fighting for this shotgun.
Spooky, you should probably pour it in a glass so you have a better chance. Because out of a bottle is hard.
I'd have to go all the way downstairs for that, and I can't.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you scared?
I'll try.
Are you
I'll try my
scared?
best. I'll try my best.
Wait. Yeah, I was just gonna say, cause. Hey, now I'm back.
Dude, I played the shit out of that album when I was a kid, bro.
Me too.
I fucking played the shit out of that album.
Oh wait, that album or Devil Without a Cause? Because those are on 2 different albums.
Oh my god.
That was on American Badass.
Well, both.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I
Both,
I
really.
ran karaoke-
God, I was such a huge Kid Rock kid.
Me too.
Dude, when I ran karaoke a few weeks ago for you, that girl, she came up to me and she's like, "Who played American Badass?" I was like, "I did." And Danny actually pointed over to me. He's like, "He did." And she's like, "I work at Coyote Ugly. You should play more Kid Rock." I was like, "What the fuck's that got to do?"
Oh, it's never mind. I keep wanting to say people's names. I should.
What's her first name? I forget it though.
I don't know her name. I know her boyfriend's name.
Is her
I don't
name
even know her fucking
Jocelyn or
name.
something like that? She looks
I
like a
don't know.
fucking uglier version of what's that actress from The Notebook? Rachel McAdams. She looks like an ugly version of Rachel McAdams.
I'm definitely not saying any names now. Whoops.
Annoying as
Somebody
hell,
shot
please.
me.
Whoops, somebody shot me. All right, Spooky,
And I was just checking the mail.
you gonna just chug that out of the bottle?
I'll try.
Don't try, do.
I'll try.
As Yoda once said, do or do not. There is no. Shut up, bitch.
Let's go.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, baby.
Did you see that? He didn't even fucking try.
I can't even try.
Can't even try.
He didn't even want to try. That's the problem. This is how I know
I
Spencer
wanted-
doesn't
I
want to be
wanna
my
try.
friend.
Fuck
I
you, Dad.
want to be your friend.
Fuck you, Danny, who played it again. We need a fuck you Spooky on here.
No.
Yeah, from now on, the fuck you Danny is fuck you Spooky.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, this was fun, guys. Had a good time.
That's great.
Wrong.
No, it was fun. I had a good time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know he didn't even try at all. God, I wish you. I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna haunt your dreams with that clip. I'm gonna
That's
just
fine.
post it everywhere. You didn't even try at all. Okay, hold on.
can't.
Just take a casual sip out of it. Danny, come back.
Whoops. I did a thing. Sorry.
All right, take a casual sip. Take a casual sip out of your beer.
It's warm.
Okay, well, just take a sip. That was what he did for a chug, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Broke my heart.
Yeah, I break my
I
own
just
heart.
wanted
So.
to. I just wanted to have the non-crazy background so I could give you a good thumbnail picture here.
Oh, yes, we do need a thumbnail. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. We will see you next week, same time, same place.
Same
Until then, we
bat
say
channel.
peace. Let's get the fucking thumbnail picture right now, boys. Adios, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Adios.